of Saudi Arabia. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the broadcast. If you're a replay viewer, thank you for coming into the replay. I'd like to remind you folks to download the HAPS app, but you need to use my special invite link. That way, after you broadcast, you'll get $25 plus you'll get coins. So it's best to go ahead and get started now. We'll put that in the broadcast a little bit later and a few times during the broadcast. Zayed, hello and welcome. Newfie boy, welcome. So I'll put that link for those that are on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Periscope. So I know a lot of you Periscope still haven't pushed the button. So it's time to do it. This is the final and last Sunday that we will be able to stream directly to Periscope. Miss Fatine, hello, and how are you? Good evening. Abdullah KK, hello, wallah, Keval Hala Sheikh, Shlonik. Salam, Mr. Happy from Pakistan. Good to see you. So we're on those days, Thammer. The new update need an update. Does it? I haven't really played with the update on the iOS. Mr. Etiquette, hello and how are you? Ryan, hello and welcome from Kent. Yeah, I have not played with the new update on the iOS yet. I did update my iPad and my iPhone, but I switched to Android yesterday and I'm doing that. Yeah, that's the old Southern accent, you know. Randy, I would like HAPS. I like Periscope. What can I do? Well, there's nothing you can do. They're gone. Adios, amigos. They're out of here. I came here for HAPS just for your broadcast. Thank you, Emo. I appreciate that. Finally, can see you on Twitter. Yeah, you should be able to see me on Twitter now. I know nothing about this app. Well, the HAPS is a multi-broadcast app where you can start in HAPS and multi-stream out to many outlets. You can stream to your Facebook. You can stream also live to Twitter. You can stream to Periscope. You can do multi-streaming. It has RMTP, so you can configure other live outlets. You can also do streaming live to YouTube. So you got like 4 outlets that all go out. And then if you're not an affiliate, you can stream to Twitch. But if you're an affiliate, Twitch does not allow multicasting. You have like an interview today. You know what? I do have someone I could contact, but I've been like, I don't know if you can tell by my voice. Today I've been burnout. I went through a burnout day. I came home from work and went to sleep. Thank you on the color. El Halal Sporter. Now, I came home from work and just crashed out, man. I was so tired. Last night's sleep was disrupted by high winds. I mean, super high winds. All night long, I could hear my windows wiggling and I could hear my door moving. So I just heard that all night long. Looked like the little blue today. Yeah, don't I look a little blue, Dano? I am a little blue, and you can tell by my voice. My voice gets a little crackly when I don't get enough proper sleep. And all night long, man, it was terrible. Al Gal, how are you? Muted, salam from YouTube. Thank you for coming over. Yeah, all night long, the doors, everything was just rattling from the high winds. Comments are fast. Yeah, they've really improved it. Yeah, I like the blue too. It's a nice color. You know, you can get your thobe in any color, and we wear a lot of colors in the winter, but not in the summer. Great Gold, thank you for the Night Owl Award. Yeah, I needed the Night Owl Award. What's your favorite Saudi football team? You know what? I'm not really into sports. I don't watch sports of any kind. I like active sports like maybe skiing, kayaking, fishing, and things of that nature. The team sports, I'm more into competitive sports, but when it comes to like a fishing type thing. What's up with Corona? Corona, I don't know, but I have had my first vaccine, and I think I have about a week to go or 2 to get my second one. Can I just go through HAP like Periscope and see people all over the world live? No, but they think they're going to do that soon. If you want to see people around the world, Mr. Burke, what you need to do when you're in the main window and you're on the HAPS main channel, there's a search bar at the top. Just type in the country you want to go look at. Type in Japan. 100 broadcasters will come up from Japan. Type in the Philippines. Broadcasters from the Philippines will come up. So you can pick the city and the country and you'll find people. But they do not have a month. Do you like hockey? You know, hockey's all right, but I'm not really an active sports player with that kind. Why is the screen black? Yeah, if the screen is black, I'm not sure. I would have to know the phone you're on and what you're doing, but it's not black for me. Do you have any side effects? I had a little bit, but it wasn't anything that bad. Hello, Mr. Fayez. Welcome from Riyadh. I'm glad you're here, sir. I'm just getting on a little bit tonight, telling folks hello. I was sending out invites to HAPs all over the world, to India, I was using many languages. I cannot vouch for Randy, but he's okay. Thank you very much. We can appreciate that. Okay, that's good enough. I broadcast last night with my new Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra for the first time. The camera was outstanding. Ryan, I had the S21 Ultra and I found it not to be very good for me. And actually, I sold the S21 Ultra. I still can't find an appointment for the vaccine. Well, you'll have to figure it out. Anyway, I had the S21 Ultra. I bought it 3 weeks ago and I used it and I did not have any success. And then yesterday or the day before, I went and bought the Xiaomi, the 10T Pro, and this one has been excellent broadcasting. So for less than half of the price of a Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra, I was able to buy this Xiaomi Pro T10 or Pro 10. I don't know the number of it, but I was able to buy that, and it's streaming and it's faster and it does not get as hot and the battery lasts longer than the Samsung. The Samsung, when I turned it on outside, Yasser Fahad, hello. When I turned the Samsung on outside the broadcast, it immediately overheated. Thank you, Mr. Fayez, for the sponsorship. Whoop, whoop, we appreciate you. If you got time, we'd like to invite you up. Interesting. I heard that phone was pretty good too. Yeah, I have been, I have all phones. I'm kind of in the comms business. I usually use these iPhone. What is this? I don't even remember the newest one, whatever it is. What number are we on now? 12. Carrie Long, hello and welcome. It's good to see you. Thank you, Miss Carrie. Miss Carrie gets an automatic invite because she's got a pretty smile. Mr. Fayez, you get an invite. I need to see you up here. ¿Cómo está, amigo? Yes, sir. Hello, and how are you, Junior Torres? I believe I was in your broadcast last night or this morning, whatever time it was. Okay, Chris, hello and welcome. Let's get Chris up here. He's a good old proper person. Oh, Chris is he is like the guy that you wish your daughter would bring home, Do I have dinner? I did not. I'm skipping dinner tonight. So I ate a decent lunch. I ate a roast chicken. That was enough. I've been skipping dinner lately. The real MJB. Hello and welcome. Thank you for being here. Anyway, if you are looking to buy a phone and you don't want to spend a lot of money, hello from Lynchburg. Thank you for being here. I'm in bed in my sleeping mask on my head. Well, I have yet to do a sleeping mask bedroom broadcast. So can anyone email the best way to use HAPS? I love Periscope. riverpalm@aol.com. Yeah, what you can do is we can just go through it all. Ed Tier, hello. No, I had the half chicken, just a little half roasted chicken on a fire. I guess grilled on charcoal is what you call it. Man, my Spanish is so terrible, Mr. Torres. I wish I'd have to sit here and think about it a little while. We got Mr. Adil bin Fayez coming from Riyadh. Let's see if it works out. I hope you had a great day at work. Man, today at work was terrible. I was so burnt out. I didn't even want to be there. I was just burnt out, It was the first day of the week. I wasn't really in the mood. And I did all my work and I just ruffled through it, I did what I have to do. I did it properly, but I just kind of, I did it without joy. Tomorrow I'll have more joy.
Hey, Randy. Hello, everybody. Assalamu rahmatullah.
Hello and welcome, sir. While you're here, I think just because I know you, many people here know you, let's get reacquainted. Mr. Adil bin Fayez, who are you? What do you do? Where are you at? Tell us your life.
Well, I'm in Riyadh. My name is Adil. Married. I have 4 kids. And I work into business advising. Let's say problem solving to rebrand the business advising business. B2B. All of my work is B2B so far.
Okay. So we're kind of related in that way. I'm a B2B, but I'm a business development director. I concentrate in communication security and other IT situations, but I'm inside of oil and gas. I think
Great.
your sector is broad, correct? Hello, Jane. Welcome.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you have any sector. You don't concentrate in a certain sector.
Well, we're concentrating on business startups and transformation in many
Okay.
industries. We have done good work. When it comes to the administrative and management work, we interfere. When it comes to the technical part, we recommend the best consultant to interfere.
Okay, there you go. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
And mine is more or less lump sum turnkey projects, working with some of the Fortune 500 comms people around the world. My cat
Okay.
just knocked over my guitar. I have to stop giving that.
How is the cat? She wants to come to the camp.
I shut the door and put the cat out. My cat is I don't know what his problem is. Carrie Long, thank you for the award. We appreciate you.
Maybe because it's a Persian cat or what?
I don't know. I think he just gets bored sometimes, so he runs around and tries to get my attention.
You had to bring him a girlfriend.
There, I tried that. I did not like that. Richard Roberts from Owego, New York. Hello. Yeah, my cat does that. Every couple of days a week, it goes crazy. Give advice to HAPS, Mr. Adele. They are new in business. Oh, there you go. Give somebody advice, and I don't think he does IT work.
Give advice to HAPS. Well, my advice to HAPS is to get rid of the current system and begin a new beginning with a blockchain infrastructure. Because the current one, it took me about 2 minutes from the time Randy sent me the invitation until I actually am online with them.
I would have to say, I could say so many things, but I don't want to degrade your abilities of using your computer.
Come on. Now, my question, Randy. Is your camera behind your screen or what? How are you looking at the camera and speaking at the same time?
Yeah, my camera's right here, but you notice a lot of times I look down reading the comments. I have the Sony ZV-1 cam hooked up using a HDMI, using a video capture card from, I don't remember, the most popular one, Elgato. So I have the Sony cam, which is a ZV-1 for vloggers, and an Elgato capture card, HDMI right into my laptop. So.
Great.
And then my microphone I actually use a complete sound studio that's built into the microphone. This microphone is this is the Antelope Edge Go. The Antelope Edge Go. Now, this is a complete sound studio. This mic cost around $1,500.
Hello, Randy's visitors.
Yeah, hello. But again, when you're buying this mic, you're not buying anything else. It goes to a direct USB-C port, and you're buying a package of software that I have no idea how to use. And then I'm running everything.
You need a sound engineer for us.
Yeah, I guess I could. And then I'm running everything through a high-end MSI gaming laptop. Mr. Walt, welcome. I'm going to give Walt an invite. Let's see if he's walking around with.
By the way, Randy, if you need people to help you with the setup, you would find very good talents and not costing too much on Upwork.
Yeah, I've actually tried to recruit several people. I've talked to several people, and nobody met the criteria that I was looking for. I was looking to hire someone for myself, but I could not find anybody I felt that was capable or had even half the ability that I had as an amateur.
By the way, the first business line we do is recruitment, headhunting, and executive search. So tell me, what do you need? I'm here.
Yeah, I need extraordinary people. What I would like to point out is this. We do staffing in different engineering and up to board level, component level in in electronic operations.
Okay.
And I do not work with people who are not extraordinary. If you're
Okay.
not extraordinary, I don't deal with average people. And
Mhm.
I don't want to be rude, but I'm going to explain what I mean by extraordinary, and you're going to relate to this, okay?
Of course.
When
Yeah.
you
Go ahead.
go out and you go shopping or you go to a grocery, there's always that one person who works there who comes up to you or is very helpful to you, or you really like, oh man, when I go in there, that waiter is the best waiter, or that person where I buy my clothes, they're so helpful and they really have a joy and passion and an excellence in their job. So it doesn't have to be the most talented, but the most excellent. And with the amount of people on the planet today, if you're hiring less than excellence, you're cheating your company, yourself. I go to businesses a lot of times that are privately owned because the staff, the owner, the people are passionate and they have excellence. I don't go and I'm not a bargain shopper. I mean, occasionally I go and buy some electronics that's on sale, but I only prefer to deal with excellence. Even where I buy and have my clothes made, it's just a little tiny, dirty old shop in downtown Jubel. But the guy who works there and the tailor, they are excellent.
Yeah,
So
I
that's
got you.
what I mean by excellence.
Okay.
There's
Let me just explain to you why did I went into recruitment and executive search business. May I?
go ahead and explain it. Let's hear it.
Okay. I have
When do you
actually.
want to do that? Can we explain this maybe November 1st? Are you free next year?
Okay. I'm free always. Since I'm in office, I'll be free.
I'm only playing with you. Hold on. Well, let's welcome Mr.
Hi,
Chris
Chris.
Cousins.
Hello, Adil. Hello, Randy.
How's it going?
It's going well. How are you guys?
No
Hey, man.
location. Where are you, Mr. Chris?
I'm in Denver, Colorado, in the United States. Denver,
Wow.
Colorado, my city.
My first game on PC was Colorado, if you remember it.
Oh yeah? I don't think I've seen your first game.
Search it up.
I will.
I play it. I didn't create it. I play it only.
Oh, okay. What game is it?
It's called Colorado.
Oh, it's called Colorado. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'll have to check that out.
It's between cowboys and Indians and so on.
Okay,
I
so
got
it's
you.
an old Western style game.
Yep.
Mhm.
All right.
It's
There
a
you go.
US
Well,
game.
my son plays something similar to that in a more modern era, something dead, drop dead head, something. I don't know the name of it. Something dead, dead people. I don't know. It's kind of really popular.
I see. So
I don't know if you know Adele. Mr. Chris is a fantastic artist, a modeling expert, and very talented. And actually, before he came up here, I don't know if you heard me during your transition. Chris is the kind of guy you hope your daughter brought home one day. You know, it's like a
MashaAllah.
gentleman, a great guy. He's the guy you expect to walk in your house when somebody says, "Hey, I have a good friend."
Are you
And
married, Chris, or should we find you a wife?
I appreciate that so much, Randy. That's so nice of you. It's like unbelievably nice.
But you know what it is? It's a gentleman. It's the kind of guy that you expect. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
I'm
try.
the kind of guy when I walk in the door, the parents look and say, "Couldn't you do better?"
I haven't always been that way, Randy. I'm not always that way.
Our pleasure, Chris.
We've always had those
yes.
moments.
I am.
It's my pleasure.
I am Adil from the New York of the Middle East.
Where is it that you live, Adil?
New York of the Middle East. I call it New York of the Middle East, Riyadh.
Oh, Riyadh. Yeah.
Riyadh City. In
Riyadh.
KSA, in Saudi
The
Arabia.
greater
In Saudi
metro area with 8 million
Saudi
people.
You would find all nationalities from all around the world here. Even
That's
in
great.
East region, in Dammam and Jubail, where Randy is.
I'd like to visit sometime.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
we plan on in the coming months to have a trip together. You'll be first on the list. Don't worry.
Yeah.
We're on a
Back to
travel
your-
trip. You know, we had
Yeah,
planned a travel trip and COVID started. We were getting down to the nitty gritty. I had a group of people coming over. We already had Johnny Be Good had his passport. He was ready. We were ready to come. We were getting people together, and then they announced everything in the world closed down.
yeah.
So hopefully, I can get that all reorganized. I've been contacted by several travel different events throughout Saudi. We hope to put it together. There's many people now that Saudi's open to travel. They would love to come here, but due to COVID, nobody wants to go anywhere. Yeah, that was such a disappointment, wasn't it, John? Man, I had worked on it like months, and I went to Philippines. As soon as I got back, everything shut down. I mean, I got back here, and 3 days later, the world closed.
Oh wow. Yeah, we were supposed to go to Costa Rica last year, this time of the year, actually in the last week of March. So that got canceled. So I know I haven't gone anywhere. We're gonna go up to the mountains though tomorrow. We're going up to Winter Park, Colorado. So I'm gonna do a broadcast from the snowy slopes of Winter Park.
Oh, I can't wait to see that. The mountains there. So there's still a good season for skiing, huh?
Oh yeah, the mountains get snow until like May. A lot of the ski resorts are open May and sometimes even into June.
Okay,
the snow stays up.
Are you an avid skier?
I used to be an avid snowboarder, but the last 5 years ago, I broke my back, and I've only snowboarded once since. Let's see.
Is that me?
It's
Yeah, it's
here.
not me.
Hold on. Yeah, I'll mute.
Okay, let him catch his call. Somebody
But
said,
yeah, I'm
"Man,
gonna take my girl to ski tomorrow.
you know what? I
Really?
had went to the slopes, and I hadn't been skiing in a long time. You don't know how old you are until you go back to skiing. Oh my God. When I got at the end of the day, the inside of my thighs, I was walking around like a crab for 2 days. I was in so much pain.
Yeah.
Oh, it was terrible.
It's not just like riding a bike. A little bit, but
Well, I was skiing.
muscle.
The muscle was not there yet. At the end of the day, I was in a lot of pain. Like almost I thought I should go to the hospital, but I didn't.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I mean, I learned to ski the hardest way you could. Buddy stopped by when I was 16, said, "We're going to the mountains. Let's go skiing." I'd never went skiing. We got to the mountains. They took me to the pro lift the very first time. I put on the skis. I get out of the chair and I look down, and it's like 300 feet straight down. I've never skied in my life.
Oh my
So I
God,
busted my butt 85 times, but the next time I can ski.
Well, my experience in skiing is only on video games, unfortunately,
Video game.
Or we can ski here on the desert, no problem.
Right.
It's
probably it's safer
gravity. I hear you.
It's safer that way, though.
Yeah. I really enjoy water skiing and snow skiing. I learned how to water ski the hard way too. Yeah,
Didn't you experience the desert sand skiing, Randy?
No, that's not real skiing, but I've seen it.
It's there. We have it.
No, I need water or I need snow. I see the sand skiing, but I have to try that sometime. Anyway, the water skiing, they threw me out of the boat with one ski and said, "You will start to learn slalom. There's no sense wasting your time on 2 skis." My arms hurt bad, but I did learn to slalom the first time I learned to ski. So,
yeah.
Joe from Lakeland, welcome. Yeah, Sam, I wish we had a video of that. I want to try it.
Search it on YouTube. You'll find it. But let me try in Arabic and I'll send it to you, Randy.
Yeah, I've seen them doing that on some videos. As long as it's in a softer area, I just don't think the handle fall down the mountain.
It's a car pulling the skier.
Oh yeah, I've seen those. Those are fun. A lot of guys, get pulled and then do jumps and stuff.
Yeah,
I like that stuff. I used to do a little bit of some tricks on my snowboard.
Really?
A little bit back in the day when I was a younger chap.
I was never into snowboarding.
Yeah, I grew up skiing, and then when I moved out to Colorado, I guess 20 years ago, I took up snowboarding, and I've been snowboarding since. So I love
Somebody
that.
said Lebanon was skiing for Saudi, but that was in the 90s. Okay, cool.
Can I share YouTube here on Habs?
No,
Oh, so the
I would
link
have
should be shared
the
where?
video and read the rights. You can share it, but we're multicasting on Facebook, YouTube, and there. I don't know if there's a replay rights in the video or not. So
I
it
can
depends.
send you a comment, send you a chat or something, Randy, through Habs.
Send it to me by Twitter. Let me just check it out to make sure there's no copyright, no replay, and I didn't even know this. There's many things I had. Share the link would be good, and then share the
Are you,
link in the comments. No, copy
do
it,
you have
share it.
do you have WhatsApp? It's easier if you have WhatsApp. I can share it on.
Yeah, I have many WhatsApp.
And you have my mobile, but you didn't call. Now we can corner you, yeah, Randy.
No, I would like to tell everyone if you call me and I don't answer and I don't call you back, it's not rude. It's just I have a lot of
No, I
things to
didn't
do.
call. I didn't call, my friend. But I give you my number. I gave you my number on Twitter. I don't know if you saved it or not.
I'm sure I saved it. I remember.
Okay.
Hi from David Allen. Hey, David Allen, how's it going? I'm not bad about it. Just I have two WhatsApp groups. I have 3 or 4 different things on Clubhouse. I get probably 200 to 300 messages a day, and I just got overwhelmed with it. I just keep my
Randy,
phone in the corner now.
I have 4 WhatsApps. 2 business, 2 personal.
Yeah, I got the same. I even got groups and all, and it's just like they've
Yeah.
overwhelmed me.
Unfortunately, huh? You can see the mobiles here. And this is the 3rd. The 4th.
You're worse than me. Yeah,
I need
you're worse
now. I need a Nokia flip phone just for calls.
You're the same as I have so many phones for so many reasons.
2 screens here, 34-inch and 27-inch.
One
And
WhatsApp.
this is how I'm hooked into business.
Richard is back. Welcome, Richard. I'll invite you up. We'd like to have you here.
Yeah, hi, Richard. Hey, Randy, I'm going to have to get going, but I just wanted to pop up and say hi and to meet Adil. And
Okay, Chris, let us ask you one question, Chris.
Sure, yes.
You're artist into model as a clothing or what exactly?
No, I do 3-dimensional models, a 3D printer.
Okay.
I print out models of buildings and vehicles and smaller things for train layouts and other things.
Great.
Matter of fact, before Chris goes, if any of you folks, no matter where you're at in the world, make sure you follow Chris right now.
Yeah, of course.
Subscribe to him. You can go over to his previous videos, see what he does, and then join him live. And that'd be really helps out. That answers all the questions is what he's doing.
Yeah.
Sammer says engineer. I would call him more than an engineer. I would call him an architect. The engineer goes off of a plan. I think you develop the plan and go forward. So you're more advanced.
I am an architect. That's what my degree is in, is architecture.
That's what I thought. I could tell by the way you act and the way you did things. You were an architect.
Yeah, thanks. Architect / artist, and yeah, I do all sorts of stuff. I actually do home inspections that's my plan, is to do home inspections for a living. So that's what I'm doing on right now.
That's nice. Yeah, well, I have a lot of friends that are architects in design of infrastructure and communications. And people get confused with the engineer who actually does what the architect designed. The architect is the leader over the group of engineers who's designed everything. The engineer develops it. But an architect,
yeah, the engineer makes sure that the building doesn't fall down.
That's it. He makes sure he does what the architect designed to do. Hello, Sonia. Hello.
All right. So take care, everyone. Good to see you. Hi and bye, Richard. Good to see you.
Oh, we
take care.
That was like a.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
I sent you the link, Randy, now on Twitter, huh?
All right. Thank you very much. All right. We have Mr.
Welcome, Richard.
Welcome. We have no audio, Richard. I think you forgot to turn the mic on. When you booted up, you probably did not choose the right mic. I do that a lot.
I'll take a minute, 1 minute, Randy, and come back, huh?
Okay, we'll see you in just a minute. All right, let them take a break. Richard has to go down and sign out, come back in and choose the proper microphone. If you're on your laptop, it gives you a choice of using your external, your internal, or your, yeah, you're
Can
here.
you hear me? There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I do what you do every day. I get the broadcast set up, and then I go and I said, oh man, I didn't pick the right. I forgot to choose the microphone.
Well, the plug for my soundboard was out and stuff, and I don't know. I forget what I was doing, and was it out yesterday for the? I was doing something. I don't know. It was just something here and stuff. But I was just finishing my lunch ready. I didn't want to do a rant.
Hello, Rashid.
Fraser eating. I don't like eating in front of the camera.
Yeah, Fraser only eats on camera. He doesn't eat alone.
Yeah. But how are we doing, sir?
Well, we're doing great. I have no worries. Everything's smooth.
Where did Adele go? Adele?
He had, I guess, a business call or something. He
Okay.
He'll be right back.
Okay, so it's a first day of the business week over there. So
Yeah, it is. Today was busy. You know, the first day I don't even like to be busy, and I didn't want to do anything, but I wiggled through it. Sarah Sparkle, right. Hello and welcome. There's the guy. Look at that from that's from you. You got Twitch, right?
Well, me, yeah.
Okay.
I'm on there right now. I'm on the Surf. Well, let's see what happened. My Surface 3 isn't up. Yeah, I'm on Twitch.
Yeah, I don't turn you're not an affiliate then.
No, I don't plan on being. That's too much work for me to do. So I have fun broadcasting there, and I got everything. I'm getting used to turn that. Say, want to become famous? Oh, that's one of those bot there. Okay, yeah, I've been getting a couple of those when I do broadcasts.
Yeah, they come up on Twitch a bit. I get different ones that kind of.
Is that a bot?
Oh, yeah, it's an automatic bot. There's somebody that follows you.
Oh, okay.
Hello, Mr. El Shababs. I'm Twitch too. You're on Twitch. Follow me at Randy W. Horton on Twitch. Richard, what is your handle on Twitch?
Let me see. I think it's at Fireman Rich. I think that's one I kept as my Twitter, at Fireman Rich.
I'm putting out my share thing. If anybody's not a member and you're on another outlet watching us right now, you can click on my link to a special invite link. When you join HAPS using my Indian, you get $25, basically.
I'm back. Richard,
how are you doing? Still going? Oh, go ahead, Adele.
Yeah, I muted you for proper etiquette. Wait till you're on the screen for the conversation, and then come in. Yeah. Yelling from the background is what my little girl does. I love you, Adel.
Yeah. Yeah. It's sir.
Hi.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you too. I'm a big fan. I watch your Habs every night.
You watch me?
Yeah. When I don't find
you watch my replays? Thank you, sir.
How's it going?
Thank you on the Al Shabazz.
Yeah, you're becoming a star, my friend.
No. I'm just a knucklehead here on doing the live stream bit and stuff. I'm having fun.
Randy's our biggest star here in Saudi Arabia.
Oh yeah, I call him the GOAT, greatest. What's a GOAT say? Because Brady's the GOAT, but he's in that category. He's the GOAT on live streaming. I think he's probably one of the best guys I've seen doing the live stream gig here and stuff like that because he's so genuine and stuff.
He's the business bulldozer as well.
That is funny. That is what they call me at most offices, the bulldozer.
The bulldozer. Okay.
Yeah, I get called to come into companies, and when things weren't running right or they're not, I walk in and I just bulldoze the whole company and start over.
You fix things.
Yeah, but aggressively. If you called me, you needed help. So
right, yeah.
You
That's a
didn't
good
call
skill
me.
to have.
Yeah. Now, another great man. We're going to welcome the most exciting man in the world. Him and his backside of his dog is ready to roll.
Oh, wow. Wow. We are amongst two greats here, Adele. Dill.
Mr. Adel, do you know
Hey,
Mr. Walt and
yeah,
his dog Teddy?
I've seen some participations for him with you.
Randy,
Hi,
Welcome, Walt.
hi, Randy. Hi, Richard. Good to see you, my friends.
you know what? At
See
the
you too.
Suez Canal, I could have taken 3 hillbillies and had that boat unstuck 2 days ago. Bunch of morons don't know how to get a little boat unstuck.
How's everyone doing?
Great, man. It's good to see you.
And you,
Great.
my friend, and you. As you can see, I'm in my chill period now for the afternoon. Like my wife's just took my 2 nieces back, and I've got a couple of hours to myself now, so I need it.
Do you? Yeah, the peace and quiet is comforting.
Bit of peace and quiet. That's why I spend so much time, I think, up the mountains, and just go up there. And I know I end up speaking and broadcasting from there all the time, but I just love it up there.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
what-
views are fantastic, Walt.
Thank you, Cup of
Great.
Joe, for the cup of coffee. And Mr. Shabazz says, well, hillbilly. Yeah. Hillbillies and rednecks can fix anything with a toothpick and a sledgehammer.
Like I said, you use available resources, what you have, and you fix what you can.
You know, when I was young, a friend of ours, his brother owned a construction company. And he would his main deal was to go in and demolish or remove heavy equipment from inside of manufacturing facilities, heavy plant equipment. And I learned how to work with him, and he used to let me come over on 1 day a week and make pocket money so I could go out and date and things. And I drove bulldozers, back cranes, everything when I was like 12 years old and 13
Oh,
years
wow.
old. But he
Cool.
taught me the art of being able to do anything, no matter what, there's a way to do it.
Hmm.
Totally agree. Totally agree.
That's cool.
Yeah, this guy can move anything
That's
out.
cool.
Oh, there you go. Sand skiing by Adel. Thank you, Adel. He's showing us the sand skiing in the video.
You know,
Video,
here
yeah,
it is still showing me that it's sharing, but showing me it's not sent
no,
yet.
it's a private, Adele.
Guys, you did
You
not
didn't hit the
unlock
little
it.
twist unlock.
Here, I'll delete it and try again.
I see it. Yeah.
Yeah, right
I see it.
next to the little arrow there.
Okay.
You unlock.
I see.
There you go.
And then post it again.
Okay.
You got to unlock it, or it just goes to, I guess, us, right?
I think it does, Randy.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
for
It just goes to the people in the broadcast. So that's the sand. Oh wow, that's.
Wow.
Yeah, if
I'm
you're
not
on
doing
the
that
phone,
anytime.
yeah,
Oh,
I can't
ski.
find the
Holy
awards.
crap!
Sonia, if you cannot
dude,
see the awards,
Those are small.
you need to update your app. There was an update this morning that brought back awards on your iPhone.
Yep.
Sorry about that, Richard. Sonia was trying to figure out what happened.
No, you're okay. Randy. That's fine. Yeah, they have an update. I heard. So to fix that.
Yeah, there is. So just go now, Sonia, go out, update, come back. It takes a second, and you'll be surprised. There's a few improvements.
Yeah.
The big
Is it a
improvement I
cleaner
know.
interface?
Go ahead.
So, sorry, Richard. I don't know whether I jumped in there. I say the big improvement I noticed was the way the comments are actually coming up now, coming up so fast.
There's the sand skiing. If you're on a laptop, you can see that. I don't know if you can see that if you're on a phone. Does anybody know?
I'll tell you now, Randy.
It's viewable in the comments here on the broadcast studio. I'm looking close. Wow.
I got an idea. Adel, can you hear me? Adel.
Adol's muted. He's talking on the phone.
Oh, he's still busy on the phone. No problem.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I was going to
there he
say,
is.
we need a portable ski lift, and we can just move it around the sand dunes and take people skiing, man.
That's incredible. Costco.
Idel, have you done that at all? Have you done this sand skiing?
No, I haven't done it. Have you, Adel?
Nah, I'm a very lazy guy. I don't do skiing.
I'm just wondering how that.
I'm the laziest in Riyadh.
Yeah.
Randy, is it okay to show them my favorite coffee here, or are you gonna
Yeah.
charge me for this?
I haven't shouted anything. Only one
There
time.
you go.
Screaming. Oh, that's great coffee.
Folgers, great coffee. Great
It
coffee.
is.
I drank a lot of that when it was in the
Fantastic.
service. Good coffee.
My favorite, especially on the filter, but this is the quick one. You call
Oh,
it
the instant coffee, yeah?
the
Yeah,
instant
Folgers
coffee, yeah.
instant coffee is very popular in many countries. I think Nescafe
I like
is number
your-
one, then Folgers.
Yeah.
I have their filtered as well. It's very, very good one.
I'm a little bit of a snob.
But Randy,
though.
I was
I won't
watching
drink that
your
crap.
YouTube there. What was it? You're driving to work, I guess. Where once you got into work, you were showing the coffee, your gourmet coffee, but then you showed the Arabian coffee, and I'm like, wow, it didn't look like coffee. The Arabian coffee. I'm like, oh wow. I like
Yeah,
We call it
The-
the blonde.
your
coffee.
description of the
We call it
smell.
the
I
blonde
could
coffee.
actually smell that after you described it.
I like Arabian coffee. I like Tim Hortons coffee, Denal said. What's up? Hey, John, how are you? I'm kind of a snob on coffee. I need it to be a certain way or I don't bother.
Yours is it Montenegro coffee you drink, Randy? Is it Montenegro, somewhere like that?
Yeah, I like the South American coffees. And this week I've been trying a little bit of coffee from Myanmar.
Right.
I just different coffees, I need it to be fresh roasted and ground at home. So I just don't drink any coffee. I'm just really weird. And then when it comes to tea, green tea, I hate it. I don't like it. I don't understand it. I've tried it from around the world, but one of my favorite teas that I've been introduced to and helped sponsor me is Kadir tea. Kadir tea is the best tea. This is here in Saudi Arabia.
God.
I'm sure I actually drank that when I was
Randy.
out in Saudi myself.
Randy,
Yes.
you remember when I made you do an ad for Caboose tea?
I tried the caboose. It is not bad tea. Caboose tea
No.
is like your Folgers coffee.
But-
it's
but there is-
very, it works, but it's not,
Caboose tea is good with a local plant we have. Unless you have the plant, it's not no good anymore.
Okay. Thank you again for the award, Joe. Spending all his mama's money. I'm not telling you.
Oh, Joe's a good man. Joe's
He's
a
a
very
great
good man.
Thanks
Walt,
for the
from
show.
where are you?
Adele, sorry?
Instant
From where
Tim
are you?
Hortons at Costco. Oh, really? Newfie Boy said that Costco has instant Tim Hortons.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So, Mr. Walt, tell us a good story. Teddy looks like you wore him out. Be careful. He's gonna
Yeah.
he's gonna be totally wore out.
You see, he's had the walks with me in the morning, then he's come back, and my little nieces have wanted to play as well. So they've been out in the garden at the back here, throwing the ball, and he's had that. Literally last night he collapsed. And I think that's pretty much how it's catching up with him now. Like he's just out of it. But Mr. Adel, you was asking where am I? I'm over in Ireland. I'm like an hour away from Dublin, which obviously is Ireland's capital. About an hour from Dublin, down on the east side there. I'm on the border of basically a place called County Carlow and County Wexford. But very close to the mountains, which is just over the back of me as well.
Uh-huh.
But I moved across here 17 years ago. My wife's actually Irish, so we moved across about 17 years ago. I managed to I was in the fire service. I worked out in Tabuk for 2 years back in '93. I was out on King Fahd Air Base there.
Okay. Well, my father was working into a wax project as well.
Oh, right,
Wax,
okay.
yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Familiar with that aircraft? Yeah.
Hmm.
You know what's funny is how many people throughout Europe and different parts of the world have been in and out of Saudi working for many years.
Yeah,
I mean, you can find about anybody from any country. You know,
that's quite true.
Never been there in my whole career in the Air Force. Never had a chance. No.
yeah, because the Air Force are here a lot, training back and forth. in
Yeah.
the
Oh, yeah.
aircraft.
Well, me and Walt, we share. He's an R firefighter, and that's what I did. Me and Walt, we're brother firefighters there, as far as that goes. So I'm very familiar what Walt did. How long you been out, Walt?
I actually, as soon as I come over I took redundancy from the fire service. Basically, I was in the Air Force Fire Service for 10 years. Then I went out to the Middle East. I went out to Tabuk out in Saudi Arabia for 2 years, where I was deputy in charge of the fire station there.
Oh, deputy. Okay.
Came back from there. I went back into the Defence Fire Service, but as a civilian in the Defence Fire Service there. Spent a number of years in that, and then I was able to get voluntary redundancy because my wife always wanted to move back to Ireland. Her parents, her mother was very poorly, and she wanted to be back with her. So I was able to get redundancy, and we moved across on the October, and her mother passed away in the February. So she got that last few months with her, and it was a great feeling.
Yeah.
What year were you in Tabuk, by the way?
What's that, Randy?
What year were you there?
I was in there in 93 to 95.
Oh,
Okay.
Well, that's when we were setting up call centers. There was no way to make a phone call. You had to go down to a store and buy a card to use a telephone.
Exactly.
Oh, really?
And you had to queue up in a queue to get in that little cubicle. You had all them different nationalities behind you, and they'd be listening to what you actually saying. That was crazy.
What the hell is it?
I remember that year, and I remember what was going on in Tabuk.
Oh, absolutely. This is before the time of mobiles. No mobile phones or anything like that. I mean, this was just crazy. Wow.
Yeah, you had to line up with like 100 nationalities to make a call, and everybody got around you and was watching you and listening to you. No privacy whatsoever. Zero privacy.
It was expensive, Randy. That was expensive.
Oh, it was too. It was high.
I think you were looking like 250 euro for 250 real for a call home, like.
Yeah. Mr. Cullen, hello and welcome. I've invited you. Hey, Randy, how did you quit smoking? You got to eat sunflower seeds. What Ireland Air Force and airplanes is a Euro, a Tornado?
Wow, a cool mobile.
Randy, my first cell phone, I still have it, a Nokia.
Richard, I should nip upstairs and get you my first iPhone. It is like this big.
Oh, wow, yeah. This is, I got out of the service. It's a Nokia, when did I get this? 97, 98 when I got out of service.
But can you remember I can remember coming back from the Middle East, and basically a friend of mine had one of the first mobiles, and he installed water beds and everything. But I was helping him out for this day, and I sat in the front of his van and everything like that, and I looked across and thought, what is that? And it was a box about this big. He says, have you never seen one of this? This is a mobile phone. I went, what? And it was literally this big, and he opened it up like this, and it had a normal receiver on the end of it where you actually talk.
This is the one in the car, or where?
Yeah, it was literally one of the old, one of the first ones to come out, but it was literally this big.
What year was it?
Big box and a proper phone receiver where you actually dialed through like this. It was just what?
But Walt, that was state of the art back then. That was like rocket scientists, you know.
But I can remember by my first PC as well. That was when I come back from the Middle East there, and I think I had a total of 356 megabytes storage space on there, and that cost me equivalent of at the time I took a loan out for that, and I think it was something like £1,200 sterling.
Oh, there you go, son. You got it worked out. Thank you, son.
I was introduced as a kid to the PC. My father bought it, but my first PC to be introduced to was an XT laser PC.
Wow.
You remember the XT?
The XT.
Even the screen is CGI, not 3 colors, I think, or 4 colors.
Mr.
Yeah.
Colin, oh, you would love to join, but unfortunately you're tied up. All right, Colin.
Colin's
you're invited.
Okay, guys, I'm very pleased to be with you here, and thank you, Randy, for having me. I have a visitor right now to my office, so I'll have to let you guys go.
Yeah, if you don't mind recording the meeting just for educational purposes, we won't talk.
Randy, always the jokester. Nice
For
meeting you,
education and
sir.
services, huh? Later on, I'll tell you the story about why choosing executive search and recruitment. Yeah, Randy.
Yes, we will do that on a broadcast where everybody else doesn't. That, when we're like doing a solo, and we'll put it in the title.
Sure. Thank you very much, guys. Bye-bye.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, sir.
My pleasure.
Oh,
What
wow.
a great gentleman. What a great
Yes.
gentleman.
Yes.
And Mr. Huddle's a great guy. Hey, by the way, Gene, you've been invited if you can come up now, but I think you're still at work, but you're still welcome.
My camera looks dreadful there.
I think it's just a little because of the glare coming through the window. Light
Yeah,
should be in
it's
front of
just
you.
the natural light. Yeah, just your light
Yeah.
from the.
I'm just going to
'Cause
put
we
on
got
mute.
the same camera, don't we, Walt? We got you got
We
the
do. We do.
yeah, the next. There we go.
No, you guys got the same camera. I'm
Yeah.
very well. I hope you are.
Great.
Mhm.
Can't complain. And again, I'm in Randy's broadcast here, and looks like I've got good internet. I've got to laugh at that. Oh no, you're good, Walt. Walt's picture's good.
Yeah, his picture's excellent. Just backlight always does that on any camera.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter.
the lighting and stuff. So
Yeah, it doesn't matter what camera you have. If you put light behind you, it makes it
Yeah.
glare. It doesn't
Glare.
matter.
I got a lamp here and light here, but the windows, one to the side, one to the back, they don't really, the sunlight doesn't come directly in. Well, it does on this window when it sets, because that's the west. So
Mr.
you're looking
Grizz,
good, Walt.
That's the next thing I need to basically buy, Richard, is some lighting. Randy there's got an awesome setup, but I've seen a lot of people. I think Colin and everybody's got the ring lighting, and
Yeah,
maybe in
that's
time.
actually, if you're going to do home setting, just look on the Elgato website, and
That's
they
one of
have
these.
2 little lights that go on the side of your desk. They're the professional company. It's better to buy right or buy nice or buy twice.
right.
Yeah. Oh, totally,
Yep,
totally.
exactly.
Yeah, totally agree.
Yeah, I like that, but I'm wanting old features to come back soon. Somebody wants old features. Hey, they're coming. Grizz, welcome. Good to see you, sir.
Oh, the Grizz is in the house.
Grizz is in the
Hey,
house
Grizz.
every night and every day. Grizz
I think I
is in
seen Colin there earlier as well, was it? Is Colin
the
in
He's
the house?
here, but they said he's a bit tied up. I invited him.
Ah, right, okay. And I noticed Kerry was in as well.
Kelly said she's in bed with her face mask on.
So your day is over now, Randy. Yeah. What time are you there?
It's 8:14 p.m.
8:14. What we?
Yeah, we're 7 hours ahead.
Yeah, it's only 6:14 there now. Our clocks went forward last night, so we lost an hour.
Oh, okay. So you're 5 hours ahead from East Coast here.
Yeah, we're 6:15 now.
There you
Okay.
go, Walt. Mr. Colin is giving you an answer to your question.
I am listening through Walt and enjoying the broadcast. There you go,
Oh,
Colin. Good to see you,
Colin.
my friend.
We're glad you're here. Tamara
Yes.
said it's 2 hours in the
Great
evening.
guy. Great guy.
There's so many. I did my farewell to Periscope, and it was not a ceremony to basically be sad about or anything like that. But I did this bit of a thing to say goodbye to Periscope, like yesterday up the mountains, and then the likes of Randy and Bernie and Vanita and Grant and a lot of people came into it after. I tell you, I had the best day in my life. It was absolutely brilliant. It was an awesome broadcast, and I loved all the people in there, and we had such a laugh. And that's so good about the community we've got on here at the moment. It's just an incredible community.
Yeah, it
Now-
really is. It means a whole lot.
Walt, do you save your broadcasts from Periscope?
I saved a few because I wanted to do. I did it. What was it? About 4 or 5 weeks ago. I did a funny Friday where I took 4 clips from certain broadcasts which I've done in the past. I had one where I got electrocuted on a fence. I got one where I fell down a hill. I got another one where I was attacked by the seagulls, and then the other one was at the top of the mountain. I was sat on a rock, but I didn't realize So I saved those, and there's a few others which I've had. I got featured a few times with Periscope over in. I did one over in Frank O'Connor's pub over in Galway where we had, I think,
Cool.
35,000 people or something.
How
Cool.
do you find your featured stuff? I was wanting to go back and find mine, but how do you searching? What do you
Andy,
use?
with difficulty.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not the most easy platform to actually navigate around to save your broadcast, and it's very, very time consuming. I saved about 30 down, and that was it. But it was not yesterday. It just wasn't one of them days where I saw it. I mean, towards the end, the last couple of years, I had a few people contact me in the likes of John Harty, a good friend of mine, who said he got blocked on Periscope for absolutely no reason. So I had VIP status. I sent emails through to Periscope. I had no response whatsoever. I could not help anybody in there. They weren't responding to anybody. So, to be honest, bye-bye Periscope. It was good. It was good fun. But let's move on. We've got a great
I hear you. Somebody was wanting to join audio only. This is Haps. We're all about video. If you'd
Video.
like to, we're out into video. You can do it. Point your camera at your foot or your ceiling.
Yeah.
But I don't know whether you heard that story yesterday as well, Richard. I think I said it this morning. That was the same broadcast we was on where Randy and everybody come on. Well, cut a long story short, everybody came off the broadcast. It was freezing up there. My hands were freezing.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot my gloves. So I had to go back to my initial start where I sat down chatting to the lads and everything like that. Picked my gloves up, headed back to the top of the mountain, and there was a family at the top of the mountain and everything like that. And as I got there, I'm a happy person. I've talked to anybody or anything like that. Everybody's quite friendly anyway. But I said, "Oh, how are you doing?" and everything like that, like this. And the mother turned around to me and said, "Oh, are you the guy who does the broadcasting?" And
wow.
I went,
notoriety in the wilderness.
Yeah. And she says, "Well, this is Oliver and this is Carol." It says they love watching you broadcast, like a little 8-year-old and 6-year-old guy. Oh my God. It just made my day.
That's cool. That's a good story. As a
broadcaster,
that makes you feel really good. That's cool.
Absolutely brilliant. I was delighted. It was just one of them things where somebody talking to you along that side, and to actually say that their 8-year-old and 6-year-old son actually watches the broadcast and everything. I was delighted. It really was. It made my day.
Adil, when he was in here, he said he watches me. I'm like, I'm blown away with that. It's like, holy crap. You just don't say that. It's like, okay. I'm just a knucklehead.
Richard, a lot of people watch you, but they don't want to chat. They may be at work.
Yeah.
I know sometimes I just put a Bluetooth head on and watch. Hello, Dustin, Don, Jim, Miami boys. Hello, and how are you from North Miami? Good to see you.
North Miami.
Just curious, looking for a new platform for my podcast. Currently on over at Podbean. Reason for my question, I also do video on YouTube and other crap platforms. Hey, man,
on that note, on that podcasting, Randy, there was a week there last week or the week before. Once my broadcast was done and I dumped it over to YouTube using the VLM, or what the hell is it called? It's the what is it? It's a VLC medium player. You can extract your audio from the YouTube and then you can repurpose it. It's like there's YouTubes on how to do that. So I was really
the VLC was the best editing for audio in history, and it still is. It can
what's that VLC?
Yeah, it knows every video and audio codecs that exists, and any video that won't play, run it through there and it'll play. Same with audio. I love that software. Before last week, I hadn't used it in years, and I just came across that because I like doing audio, and I'm saying, what can I do can I get the audio out of here? And then I did some research, and they brought me back to the VLC media player. It's always been the best.
God, yeah. It's solid.
Yeah, Kathy Joyner. Hello.
Hey, Candy.
Hey, Candy.
Candy's here.
That is funny. VLC has been around since the 90s, and it's still number one.
Yeah, it's still good. Yeah. It's cool.
I was digging through today. I wanted to find some of my old periscopes, like of the times that I had been, featured.
Okay.
And I couldn't find them, but look what my son dug up today. He dug up on October of 2013. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this.
Okay.
I was online arguing with Piers Morgan.
Piers Morgan, my God.
That's back when he was in the U.S.
Oh, my God.
I forgot
Look at
all about
that. Special Sunday shout out to my biggest fan, Randy W. Horton. Thanks for all the support, buddy. Lots of love and cuddles. Piers.
He was doing that sarcastically because I kept calling him out for being a butthole.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I've been arguing online since a long time.
One from the archives.
Yeah, it's fun looking through your old archives if you can find a few things.
Oh,
that's a big nugget right there, Randy. That's a big nugget.
He was arguing about guns, and I did some research. And anyway, it is what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
I was an OG troll. Exactly. I was a troll, like way back in the day. I wasn't a real troll because I show myself, and I'm totally. I'm in your face. I'm not hiding behind something.
Right.
I was in your face, ready to talk about your objective opinion and throw my objective opinion on top of it.
Well, what year was that when that came out? What
October 2013.
13. Okay. Wow.
13.
Well, just the fact that him being in the news, and then what's his name? That one lady there. She's on a talk show here on CBS. She's from England. What's her name?
He gave me free advertisement. Yeah, he did, Lena. But what happened later on is at that point I had 250,000 viewers on Twitter back in the day. And then somebody complained and they gave me a 1-week suspension. And when my account came back on, I had no more followers. And I wrote emails and everything, and they wouldn't do anything, man. It was so bad. It made me so angry. And it took me forever to build him back up a little bit.
Sharon Osbourne. No, I don't think it is Sharon Osbourne. I know exactly.
That's who it is. Sharon Osbourne. She left the talk, which is the CBS version of the View, and she supported Piers.
Nina's
What's that, Randy?
Being hidden automatically. I've never hidden her in my life. That's weird.
Huh.
Yeah, Lena, I keep having to unhide your comment. I don't know. You're not even saying nothing wrong. I don't know why it's doing that. I hope the auto moderation isn't stuck wrong. That would be
I don't have anybody blocked. I have not blocked one person yet on app, so nothing to do with me.
The auto moderation. I guess
I've got a couple trolls blocked from when I first started, but that's about it.
See, I've been very lucky in that respect as well, Richard. I've had no trolls at all come into mine. Not as I'm aware
No.
of.
Trump
Well,
takes
it'll be interesting after next Wednesday when you know what you said. A couple hundred will probably flock over.
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah,
If you
definitely.
guys come over to the setting real quick while you guys talk, you can see me, but
Yeah, okay.
I want to fix this real quick. This is weird.
Yeah, I've had very few, Walt. Actually, one or two that come in from the Twitch side. So if I'm broadcasting,
Yeah.
I'll have my Twitch up, and you know, I'll take care of on that end after the broadcast and stuff. So it's nothing, but I am noticing some newer faces here as far as coming in from Periscope, because they're doing the proverbial, oh, I got to test HAPS, and you can tell they're newbies.
Yeah, you can. I was actually Randy would probably know as well. There was a young lady broadcasting this morning from Riyadh. She's another artist, I think, but a really pleasant, very well spoken lady as well. But she's actually living in Riyadh. I did follow her, so I don't know whether Randy actually knows
great.
her. What's that,
All right,
Randy?
I went in and changed. I told it to what did you call it? Unmute everyone. So let's see if that works. Sorry if you folks have been muted. I didn't know. I don't mute anyone. I don't know what's going on.
Story, and I was told not to say something, so I had to use block. Oh,
I only brought friends of Randy, Grizz said. Well, then you block all of the apps. You're blocking over 28,000 people. Good luck with that. Yeah, I see your comments now, Lena.
yeah, I'm seeing them. I'm having no issues seeing them.
I just had to put
Yeah,
globally unhide everything, and then I went in the settings and did it again. So it worked.
Yeah.
The other day I was playing with the auto moderation,
Mm-hmm.
and you got to be careful. That auto moderation is strong. Somebody said like damn or darn, and it muted them.
Whoa.
It wasn't even and it was, they were saying it in the context of they were fishing at a dam. They didn't say damn something, they were down at below the dam fishing.
Yeah. Well, AI doesn't know the difference of content. They just see the specific word, right?
I guess that's how it works. So the AI stuff
Yeah.
is a little weird.
There you go,
Yeah,
Randy.
we can
That was
see.
that was that lady in Riyadh. I don't know whether you actually follow her and wanted her on your show.
Can you put it closer? Can I see?
Oh,
Amela Pyrite. Okay.
right. Yeah.
Look her up. I'll definitely like to have her up.
Now, where's she's out of, Walt?
She's actually in Riyadh, and she's an illustration work process. But Randy was talking about having 3 Saudi ladies up on his show, and this lady who I listened to this morning, she was absolutely, really very well spoken, and really a nice person. So could be worth getting up. And I don't know whether she's actually just come across perhaps.
Okay, I followed her. Yeah, I have already 3 ladies that have agreed. So I think we'll schedule the show this week now.
Yeah, that'll be awesome.
But we'll contact this fine lady also. But I've had 3 ladies already agree. So
that's brilliant.
I know once I start doing it, it'll probably be a 1 day a week thing.
Yep.
1 show a week where we just let ladies speak about their life.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
AI is not very smart. You're right about that. Gritty says, I get in the zone when I cover stories. There you go. Not me. I just chit chat with folks and things work out the way they are. I don't really have a zone. I'm the same now as I am at the office, as I am with my wife, and I am with my kids. I'm just the same all the time. I don't have different zones. I notice Walt's about the same way.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we're just the same with everybody. Randy,
a little more confident now than what I was at the beginning. And that's obviously thanks to yourself and Michael, and I think Tim was the first one I actually went in front of the camera. It's a totally new experience for me. This is obviously being this side of the camera. You're naturals, you guys. Here's me. I'm always behind the camera showing Teddy's butt.
Yeah, but you're natural too. I've told everybody that be yourself. Don't put on a
Yeah.
show. Nobody likes a show.
Yeah,
Be
totally.
yourself.
And that's the same thing with public speaking, Randy. You just be yourself because that's
Been doing it
where
for years.
people
I don't
know
even
you're
worry.
genuine.
You're right. Be yourself.
Yeah.
I like that comment from Cup of Joe there. Periscope?
Yeah.
What's Periscope?
That looks good enough. That's good enough for a T-shirt right there. That's saying
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, Randy, speaking of that, I guess I watched the replay of you and Ook, the complaining on
Yeah, we
YouTube,
were having
your
fun with
replay.
it.
And I think she wasn't too happy with the proprietors of HAPS saying that Periscope was, I would have to agree with her. It's like, don't rub it in the dirt. It's like,
Well, I
So-
think a lot of people have trouble expressing their views in a format, or they're not used to dealing with a large number of people. And they may write, you don't write what you think sometimes. If you're going to send letters out to lots of people, you have to consider all factors.
all
And you
factors.
can demean and you can get angry at people, but people will tell by your demeanor if you're doing it in a, how do I say it, in a well-being way, or if you're doing it in a way that they don't accept,
Yeah.
But I agree
No,
with
but
her also.
Go ahead.
I agree with her also.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
spelled it right.
Yeah, I could say, okay, I see where they were trying to go, but I don't think they should have gone there, because like you said, you have a lot of other people here that right out of the gate, I'm like, oh, that's a big oops.
Gabrielle Williams from Fort Leonard Wood. Oh my God, I hate Fort Leonard Wood. Not you personally, but when we were in the Army, anytime you did something wrong, they threatened to send you to Fort Leonard Wood. I'm going to invite you.
Oh, you
up
were
to explain.
we get some Fort Leonard Wood stories.
Yeah, well, every time they said, if you don't act right, you're going to Fort Leonard Wood. If you do this, you're going to Fort Leonard Wood. It was known as the U.S. Army prison. So everybody, our drill sergeant always used that against us. Me too.
Oh, wow.
Gabrielle, I invited you. No, it's just, I was in the Army when I was 17. I just graduated high school. And, I'm 17 years old from Tennessee. And now I have this guy screaming at me, threatening to send me to prison every day. It's like, what the hell? I didn't like the military. I thought it was terrible. I hated every day of it.
Well,
But I did well. I got raised in rank. I got letters of commendation. I was at the top of the class. I did everything perfect, and I always got that. But I just didn't like the way we were treated.
You're saying that now, Randy. I mean, do you not agree on the likes of national service? I mean, some of you youngsters now growing up, you can't even. You've got to send a letter. People at school now, if you want to tell them off, you've got to send a letter to the parents first. Oh, your son did this, your son did that. Back in my day, a whack across the back, a whack across.
Yeah,
the
that's
back.
what they would do to us in a heartbeat. Let's welcome Miss Gabrielle Williams from Fort Leonard Wood.
Gabrielle.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Hey, my name is Randy. This is Walt, and this is Richard.
It's a
Hello?
pleasure to meet you guys. Hi.
The stage
Tell
is
us about
yours.
Yes, I live near Fort Leonard Wood. Me and my husband are prior service, so after we got out, we just decided to stay here. So
oh, okay.
yeah.
Oh, you're related to these guys. You're also in the fire business. All right, fantastic.
Oh, you're a firefighter?
No, I'm prior service. Sorry.
Oh, prior service. Okay.
Yeah.
What's that mean? I'm lost here.
Well, you're
I was in the
Go ahead.
Army, so U.S. Army, and then I got out, and so that means you're prior service or you're a veteran after you get out. So
Oh, that's what they call it. Okay, I didn't know. I was
Yeah,
just a grunt. I was a Reverend Bravo.
you're
Okay.
prior.
Yeah, I was just a grunt. I learned how to kill you and choke you, and that's it.
All the good things. All the good things.
I didn't learn anything of benefit, you know. I learned how to live a month without food and water.
Yes. I was a 92 Yankee.
Okay.
So I was logistics.
Logistics. Okay. Joy's in the house.
So you
Hi,
were in
Joy.
the mechanized. We were non-mechanized. We walked everywhere.
Yeah, I got the vehicle.
You got the vehicle. We didn't have a vehicle. I walked for months at a time. I hated it. Anyway, let's not go into it.
Randy got the camel.
We went for a camel. I
Camels
spent
are
every
good.
weekend trying to get the soles of my boots replaced differently so my feet wouldn't hurt so bad.
Yes, winter boots were my favorite out of all the boots we were ever issued.
I had them cut the bottoms off and sew the foam on there so the bottom of my feet wouldn't hurt. A lot
Yeah.
of people, yeah, we customized our boots so because you know we had to walk everywhere. I like extreme.
Yeah. Mostly during our like training exercises and stuff, that's when we would usually do it. So
Oh, not us. After
walked
AIT,
everywhere.
we walked further.
yeah, pretty much they're like, hey, here you go, enjoy.
We were professional walkers. We could walk 100 miles in a day in
Oh,
boots
absolutely.
carrying tons of stuff. People here buy used military boots. It's better than new ones. Okay. Hi, Joy. Welcome. So anyway, so now you're out and you stayed there, you and your husband. Are you where are you guys originally from?
We're both originally from Florida.
You're from Florida.
Mhm.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
When I was in the Army, I was stationed out at, I took my basic in Fort Knox, and then I
Okay.
was transferred out to Fort Ord, California.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
from Fort Ord, we walked everywhere on the planet.
yeah.
Yeah, they put us on a C-130 and dump us in the middle of anywhere every month. We never knew where we were going to be.
That's
Thus
usually the case.
thus
Go ahead,
the
Richard.
term soldier.
Yeah, I was a grunt. I told you, it was hard. We had
Yeah.
no glory. We were pure grunts.
Totally understand that. Mine was kind of easier. I was mostly stateside, so I didn't really go anywhere technically. I've done basic in Jackson,
Okay.
so South Carolina, and then they did AIT in Fort Lee, Virginia, and then I got shipped up to Natick, Massachusetts for a volunteer position, and I was there for like 3 months there. Doing experiments and stuff that they were trying to get done for the Army. And then I got shipped over to Fort Leonard Wood.
You had it pretty easy then, not too bad.
Yeah.
We anytime the news said something was happening, you know, we were confined to quarters, got to get ready, got to load up. We were headed to the C-130, and we were going to be the first ones there every time. And that was kind of, I didn't know I signed up for that. It was terrible.
None of us do.
Oh,
There's
Oh,
Walt.
wow.
yes, the old helmet. Oh my god. Well, actually, new helmet. I didn't wear one of those. Look at that.
That's so cool.
Oh wow.
Hey, Kathy Joyner, welcome.
Hey, Walt, you'll know that there's some people in the local
That's an excellent.
airport firefighting. They're going to that helmet now instead of the wide silver night-like cover.
Oh
Now,
my
do you
God.
wear a oxygen under that, Walt?
You can put breathing apparatus underneath that
Yeah.
as well, Randy. But
Yeah.
yeah, it depends on which part of the fire you're actually going to. But yeah, I got flash hoods and everything which went under. I've still got the flash hoods, which you can still smell a smoke.
Oh wow. Yep.
They were
Yep.
actually still in the helmet there.
I can
Great.
smell it now.
Pardon?
You can smell it now thinking about it. Yeah.
Yeah. Really? Yeah. You never forget that smell.
I don't know whether I could do that. I can connect this up and I just have a quick look and see if I can show you the other, which is my microphone. I think
No.
it's that one.
What was the brand breathing apparatus? We had Interspiro and Scott Air Packs. Walt. Oh, I think we lost. Oh, Walt.
Well, we don't hear you.
Oh, we got a little one.
Oh, hello.
Lost your voice, Walt. Hi.
Walt? Your
Why didn't you
husband's a
say hi?
little young.
Yeah, no, this is my
Younger
youngest.
than you.
No, my husband's a lot taller.
Okay, I'm only playing, Whoops, Walt went in to come back out. Okay.
There we go. Should be back.
You say hi? You don't want to say hi? Oh, you being shy?
What's his name?
His name is Ronan.
Hi, Ronan.
His name is Ronan.
How are you? Oh, wants to go play.
Yeah, he's my youngest. I have 3. So
Jean said, hello, cute baby. Are you talking to me or the child?
There you go. Really? Like,
We got a lot of background
Hi,
noise.
Kathy.
You can see where it's coming from.
the connection is unstable. Yeah, it'll go to green. It'll go to green.
Okay, let's put Miss Kathy up here. Joy, we got you coming up here also.
I love it when you do this, Randy, because then it's reaffirming
Yeah,
that
it's really.
I have
Yeah.
good internet.
Oh, Eddie, Abby, and welcome from YouTube. Thank you for coming up. Joy, you've been invited. Kathy, you're on the camera. Do not pick your nose.
You're frozen.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you're frozen.
Yeah.
It's going really slow.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
computer's going very, very slow.
That happened. Sonia, thank you for the laughing out loud. Gabrielle, let's get you back up. You're having this connection issue also, man. Let's see if we can get you up again. You keep going in and out. I just figured out how to find anyone. There you go, Mike. Oh, yeah, that's it. You just put them in the comments and search for them.
Yeah,
Michael, you're welcome to come up too. Let's give you a nice invite. Come on up and intro yourself if you don't mind. Anybody who wants to come up, please come up. We're not greedy. We're not private. We don't have any agenda. Everybody here is pretty much just here to meet and talk and get to know everybody in the community. Let me unmute you. Did you mute yourself, Gabrielle? Why did it mute you? Whoops. That's kind of weird.
Is she muted? Yeah, she
Well,
is.
They muted her and took her down. Let's try again to get her back up. Hold on a second.
Hi, Joy.
Wait.
There she is.
It's trying to move a little faster.
everybody there's having a problem.
Yeah, we're all having a little bit of problem. I think we'll get it worked out though.
No,
Do you have to put a name or country to find someone? You can put a name, a country, or a topic, Michael. So you can use. There's many ways to find someone. The search is and the finder is not as great as we would like it yet, but I'm sure will it improve with time. I was getting ready to tell Gabrielle. Okay, well, Joy, welcome. Kathy, welcome in the background there. We got Walt over here. He muted himself, I think. Walt, did you mute yours? You're busy, yeah? No problem. We understand.
He's looking for something.
Hey, Richard, is that you?
He muted himself.
Yeah, sorry, second, guys. Just give me 2 seconds. I've just got to do this.
Take your time. No worries. And Joe, Miss Kathy, I think Joe must be playing with something. We're hearing an echo from you. And you're looking away from us, not at us. Turn your head to the right about there you go. Now, whoop, now you're gone. Richard. Joy, we're sitting here waving our hands, telling her which way to turn.
Not you, Joy. Kathleen.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You was
There
talking
she is.
about.
Kathy,
And
do
she
you know
usually
Joy? Joy, do you know Kathy?
I was on your broadcast the other night when she was on with Joe.
Do you remember each other?
I remember Kathy. She's hard to forget.
Okay, there you go. Michael, Mr. Burke, you're invited. We'd love to have you come up. It's a good way to let people know who you are in the community. That way, when you do some type of a
Yeah.
broadcast that's directed in a form or fashion that you choose, you'll have plenty of people in there to meet with you. Katrina Porter, hello, and how are you from Phoenix? We appreciate you. Mr. Thammer, low volume Cup of Joe. Yeah, Cup of Joe, the volume is very low. And Annie Abbey says, huh, 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 huh. And Gabrielle's back in like a yo-yo. What's
Gabriel.
happening?
It's working now.
Welcome to
We'll
the
see what
party.
happens.
Okay, Mrs. Kathy, can you give us some inspiration for life? Yeah, we're waiting on your. Oh, Joe's got the mic off, I think, Kathy. We don't hear you.
Yeah, it says the lock screen background option has been removed in Ubuntu 20.04 GNOME desktop.
Joe, you know what? Joe's broke everything in your house. You're going to need to get a new son that's more talented. You need to find a kid that knows how to fix stuff. Go to the neighbor. I bet he knows more. Joe broke boiled water the other day. Oh, okay. I'm going to put you guys down until you figure out what's going on there. And Gabriel, I'm sorry, but you're in and out like a yo-yo. Okay, Miss, sorry about that. Joy, go ahead and enlighten us with your words of wisdom.
Oh my goodness. Words of wisdom. I'm not sure I have any today. Just
Oh,
stay
give me a
safe
break.
and dry.
Stay safe and dry.
Yeah, we had some bad storms came through last night, but thankfully they kind of went. We were stuck right in the middle of some really bad stuff. So
Oh.
yeah, the tornado sirens was going off, and
Ooh,
yeah.
the wall clouds coming through.
Oh yeah. Yeah, actually Jeff Piotrowski was actually not that far from me last night.
Ooh.
If anybody knows him. He's like the storm chaser guy.
Yep.
Yep. So
Wow.
it was just it was a little scary last night.
Well, it's that
But you know,
that season then.
I'm sorry?
It's that season though, tornado
It
season.
is. It really is. Yeah. Yeah. And Nashville got it really bad too, but they got a lot of
Ooh.
flooding as well. So
Oh, that's right. Yeah. 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 That flooding, man. We had a flood here. Susquehanna River is like about 1,000 feet on the other side of the highway, which acts as one side of the dike, the little village I'm in, and
hey, we don't
it
talk
was
about
pretty bad.
people's
I was
sexual preference here now. What do you say about that?
Okay. What's that, Randy?
I said, don't be
I love
talking
your
about
word,
sexual
yes.
preferences. Anyway, we'll leave that alone. I don't want to get in trouble.
Randy's trying to stir up trouble.
No, but when I see on the news the flooding down in your area, Joy, and other areas, I just have flashbacks to 2011 here in the southern tier. It was bad. It was, we already had a flood back in 2006. It was supposed to be the 100 or 500 year, but the one we had in 2011 was like 4 or 5 times worse. I mean, it just devastated the area.
Wow. Joy, your camera, we're looking at, we can see your chin. You need to make it, there you go. That's just right in, right there.
Bring
We
it
go.
up. Bring it up. There you go. There.
There you go. That's better.
Just
Anyway,
don't go
I have
like
a
this.
question. Richard, where do they get the names in New York? You tell people in New York talk about their places. Oh, have you been down to Uska River and over in Uski-Kakiwaki County? Where did they get these names?
Well, if you look at it, Owego is an old Indian has some Indian background to it. Iroquois was predominant in New York State, but if you look up north, like Syracuse, Utica, Rome, there was a large Italian migration into New York State, and that's how they got those names, I guess, back in the day.
Okay. So they're Indian names.
For the most part, yeah. I would say a lot of the towns, they have an Indian heritage going back to the Iroquois days, and there's a museum right in Owego that one of these days I'm going to get in there and broadcast. As far as it's on my list of sites to broadcast, and it has some Iroquois history here in the area.
Yeah, there's nothing I love more than museums, figure skating, and golf. Can't wait for that.
Okay. I like museums. We got two good ones. This one in Owego is a small one, and then up in Binghamton, it's the Roberson Center, which is a fairly good. They got a planetarium up there, and it's for a rural area. It's really nice to have.
Did you see my broadcast from that museum in Mindanao?
No.
We went in the museum, and they were telling us this picture was from the 19th. Whoops! Did you see that?
What happened?
The whole screen went yellow and came back. That was weird.
No.
Anyway,
Not on this end.
they were showing us these beautiful pieces and artifacts, and they said, "Oh, this is original photo from the 1927," and the lady was sitting in a Walmart plastic chair. And I called her out. There was like 27 of us in the group. And I said, "Ma'am, I don't want to sound rude, but damn it, that's a Walmart plastic chair." And everybody started laughing, and the lady got all ashamed, but it was. They did not have a Walmart plastic chair in 1927. I'm sure they didn't.
Yeah.
What's up,
Sorry,
Ron?
Joy, good to see you.
Hey,
What's dealing
Mr.
with there, Joy?
Hi.
I need to step down for 1 second. I have to go to the big man's room.
Just mute
Okay.
your mic.
No problem. Hey, Walt, I asked a question. Now I used the Scott Air Pack and Interspiros. What did you guys use for
breathing apparatus?
Yes.
Yeah, we had the Draeger. I don't know whether you heard of the Draeger.
Draeger? Okay, I've heard of that. Yeah.
We use the Draeger all the time, like.
Yeah.
But yeah, did you see that picture? That was. Did you see that picture down there of the silver suit?
Where's that? Did you post it?
Yeah, I think I did. Did I not post it? Did I not send it?
No, I didn't see a picture.
Oh, I tried to put a picture up there. No.
Oh, okay. You can slide it over from your
I just tried to do
file. Yeah. It's a little tricky sometimes.
Yeah, I know. It's actually showing up on my screen for some reason, but
See, Joy, me and Walt, we share a common job there. We were both military firefighters, aircraft rescue firefighting.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So, Walt was he was the upper echelon and stuff. I was a guy in the trenches taking orders from someone like Walt to get the job done.
Well, thank you both for your service.
No, yeah, I appreciate it. Oh, there it is. Okay. You know what? Okay, let's see.
I've actually got ones from when I was out in the Middle East as well, somewhere on here. I was looking for a camel one.
It's showing up. I've got the browser up in the Surface 3, and I can see you. Oh, you had a mustache then. Oh, wow.
Did you?
Yeah. But, in the broadcast studio, it's not showing up.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Well, let me see. Let me go down. We got a new comment here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah. Okay, the old silver bunkers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And that was... Hold on a second. If we can pull that across. I don't know whether that's going to work.
Is that one of the rigs in the background there, shadowed, or?
It is, yeah. That was obviously
Yeah,
that
okay.
was actually down in the Ascension Isles.
I'm going to tell you what they're looking at, Joy. Walt is standing there wrapped in aluminum foil, and he's about 32 UFOs behind him. Now he's at the
wow.
beach eating up a sea turtle.
There's a
Hey, well, I love turtles. It's awesome.
Oh, that's back when Walt was a studly looking dude.
Oh yeah.
Notice the quip at the front there.
Yeah. Nice picture.
Hey, well, Walt was a real looker back in the day. Boy, I'm glad you didn't live in my neighborhood. My sister would have been attacked. By the way, what size shoe do you wear?
15.
Oh Lord, good looking guy with a size 15 shoe. Get out of my neighborhood. Hey, Fraser, welcome. We're gonna got you up here also.
Oh, Fraser's here. Fraser's in the house.
Hey, Fraser.
Randy, I need to rejoin. It won't let you join again. Okay, Kathleen, let me click on you.
Oh God.
Uh-oh. We're
Katrina,
having
you want to come up here
problem
also?
the other night. Great pictures, Walt.
Again, sorry, Richard.
Hey, Abdullah.
Great
Al-Hadi,
pictures.
welcome.
Thanks. That's
Abdullah,
cool.
would you like to come up and chit chat? You're
Hey,
welcome.
Walt, be careful. Kathy's on the look. She's looking. So.
Wait, Troy.
Kathy's on the prowl now. She knows Walt wears a size 15. You know what? That makes me think I'm going down to the shoe mart and buy some oversized shoes tomorrow. I'm going to start wearing shoes that are bigger than my feet. And put socks down at the end of them.
At the end now.
Oh God,
Look at the size of the shoes on that old boy. Woo!
Fraser, how you doing, mate? Good to see you.
About yourself.
I'm going to
Oh,
borrow
God, this
some
is
Shaq guy's shoes.
Weekend of Bros. It's just been absolutely brilliant, guys.
It's been giggles.
It's been a
Welcome,
good laugh,
Mr.
yeah.
Fraser from Scotland. How are you, sir?
Not too bad yourself. I'm just
Hi, man. I can't complain.
it's good.
By the way, Fraser, when you were here, everybody got muted by accident.
Well,
You were one of them. Even Lena got muted and another girl got muted. I had it on too strict.
all right, okay.
The slider bar. I don't know why. She got muted and she didn't even say anything that was weird. I don't know why I kept muting her.
Oh,
All right. Well, all right. Oh,
the moderator's sliding bar, Randy. That had
Yeah, I had it too far one way and it was muting people for not even saying bad things.
Wow. Yeah, I don't mess around with that.
Yeah, I shouldn't. Don't touch that, by the way.
No.
Don't touch it.
Yeah, I shouldn't have played with it. I was trying to fix it, and I got it back to normal again.
There we go.
I had did a screenshot before I played with it, so I would know how to put it back to where it goes.
Yeah. Why does that sound really
There we
wrong
go.
for some reason?
Oh,
Why does that sound wrong? I don't know.
Paul, you shared that privately. Okay, that's cool.
I did, yeah. I because obviously with a reason for that as well.
Yeah, no worries.
That's cool.
Joy,
Oh,
for your
okay. Yeah,
information, that's a
that's
picture
four.
of Walt
That's
naked on the
four.
back
Oh
of
my
the bull.
So
Walt,
he's
is
sending that
is
to
that a
you?
one-seater? F4?
It's a tornado. Yeah, it was actually.
Oh, a tornado. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
All right.
Was it?
Is that
Was it
near where I
Tornado
am?
Phantom?
Was?
Could
That's
be Phantom actually.
Interesting.
Cool.
Annie Abbey, you're over on YouTube, Annie. If you download Haps TV and you use my invite, you'll get a little cash and you'll be able to see all the comments. Because
Any-
sometimes when you're over on YouTube, you kind of feel weird. There's 4 or 5 people there, but we're talking to. You can't figure out who we're talking to. Comments are going up and down. And we're all talking to each other.
glitching.
I'm going to
That
send
is
you a link. It's glitching. Is that what you said, Fraser?
I thought you were glitching there a second.
Are you a bit? That was play, people. It's working fine.
You can,
There you go, Annie Abbey. You can click on that HAPS invite link. It'll help me. It'll help you. We'll all be happy.
yeah, maybe any Abby, if you just change the end of the name to either Rich Roberts, Walt, or myself, or Joy, and we can get the 25 quid instead. $25. I'm joking.
You're not even in the game.
I'm
You're so
feeling
far
that-
down the list. You're not even near. You're not even in the list.
Hey,
I
we
know.
could be if she would subscribe using our link.
It's too far gone now. You'd have to get hundreds of people just to catch up. You can't do it in 2 days.
Any money donations that go to Randy, just feel free and just send us a commission to the rest of us. We don't mind. Dog.
That's right.
Walt's got to buy dog food. Rich has got to buy coffee. We've got to keep her.
Oh, by the way, for you folks that don't know Fraser is from the Scottish Chicks with Pricks Foundation.
What? I'm joking. What the heck? Scottish chicks. Good grief. Oh my word.
He's actually he's the founder.
Well, not quite. Not quite.
Well, he'll never be back again. He's been accosted.
Things,
I apologize
but,
for that. He's saying Chicks with Kicks with a K. K-I-C-K-S, by the way.
Anyway,
I need to watch
Yeah,
all the live
to
Monday.
watch your live, Randy. Thank you, Abdullah Harvey.
why
Anyway,
is it Walt? Why is it when the clock's forward, you're always knackered on the same day?
To be honest, it's played no difference whatsoever with me, Fraser. If I get 3 hours, 4 hours a night, then I'm lucky. Yeah.
Aye, we're now. It's now 7 o'clock and it's 9 o'clock for Randy, so we're only 2 hours of difference. So it's not
yeah,
too shabby.
Fraser has a fitness stream. He does. He walks around Edinburgh and shows us what's going on there. He took us around some old buildings there that people admire. Some
I've been
historical places. It was very interesting, actually.
Some great architecture too, Randy.
It is great.
Things
I
are-
wonder why they don't try to like semi-restore them to their original beauty. Is that just something you're not supposed to do?
Some of them you can do, but some of them are listed buildings, so they're listed for. So there's not much you can really do to them.
Okay.
You can just keep them up. They keep them repaired. They can repair them, but but they're listed, so you can't do. I think they have been doing it to some of them actually. But when things open up again, you'll get more sort of easy. There'll be more to show, but at the moment you're just looking at.
Randy, did you get my thank you? Bella, I didn't see that yet. I'll look and see. I was trying to call 5 people for you, by the way.
It's so cool.
Go.
Is work picking up for you now, Fraser, yeah?
Say again?
Is work picking up for you now, yeah?
I've been busy this week. I've got a job. I was just doing a quotation earlier for a wee end of tenancy clean round the corner from me. It was an Indian guy, but every time I go and do a quote for an Indian couple, I walk out, I feel like I've been dipped in curry sauce. When I come out, I smell like a smoking spice rack.
Hey, Bella, would you like to come up and yell at us?
Because it's just with the cooking. But no, I've got that. I've got another carpet clean to do next Sunday. It's a bit of a quieter week at the moment, but the weekend will be a bit more busier again next weekend. But hey, wait and see. Yeah, and it's not too shabby. Yeah, getting there.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
But yeah, you'll see. Getting there a bit. I was actually, I think, about tired after a busy week as well. So I was cleaning carpets yesterday. The first time, because I've not been in the gym for so long, because you it was lifting the carpet cleaning machine up a first one flight of stairs, and I'm thinking, bloody hell, I am feeling so unfit. It's unreal because I've not been to the gym in months because it's been shut. I'm thinking, good grief, it was an effort to say the least.
But I think that applies to everybody during COVID, though, as well. I've noticed, even though you see me up the hills, you see me up the mountains, the mountains that I climbed before pre-COVID and everything like that I've noticed if I go up some of the hills now, I'm thinking, Jesus, I'm so unfit now. And I think there is a big change in lifestyle. I think there's certainly, my body's changed to what it was before pre-COVID. I class myself as very fit.
I'm feeling unfit big time. It's like crazy. I'm thinking, my word. James. I was like, what the heck is going on? So
big change in routines for everyone.
Oh, brutal.
Oh, absolutely, Richard. Yeah.
Absolutely brutal.
I've been sitting at home broadcasting so long, my butt is fell right out the front and makes me look like I have a large belly.
Is it? Seriously?
And big feet, Randy.
Yeah, that's what's happened. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's just
But I mean,
good.
but to be honest, I know it's not nice, and I know there's a lot of people in a lot worse situation than myself. I'm lucky. I'm still in a job. I've still been working since last March. I'm working from home. My quality of life is far, far superior than it ever has been before. I mean, if I'm up in the office, I'm 13-hour days. That's a long week when you consider that for 5 days a week. Now I'm working from home. I go for a walk in my lunch break. I'm finishing 5 o'clock in the evening. It's totally different.
Exactly.
I have to admit, my quality of life during COVID has been great too.
Yeah.
So I've been, work has been good. Everything's been good. I did take that little trip to the Philippines back and forth. It was a lot of headaches, but I still was able to travel.
Yeah.
Did that trip take a lot out of you physically, Randy, traveling, or just mentally?
Mentally, because everywhere you stop, they make you do something, and it just nothing's going to be the same ever again, said Annie Abbey. I think that's okay. Maybe we were doing it wrong.
Yeah.
People have been talking about some reset. Hey, we need a reset. I think we've been living life kind of wrong anyway. I think we're good for a reset. It's time to change some things. The same routine, doing the same thing for 100 years, and life's not getting better. I don't think it was a good thing to begin with.
I guess the only thing I'm missing, the pubs. I don't care if that. I mean, I do feel for all the pubs which are actually closed. I feel for the likelihood of actually opening again. Yeah, I do feel for them in Ireland. Ireland would be a big place for tourists and everything to come, pint of Guinness, etc. like that. Doesn't apply to me. It's very, very rare I'd be in a pub. But what I do miss, I miss the restaurant. I love to go for a meal in a nice restaurant, a nice sit down to be waited on, have no pots to clean up afterwards. And that's one thing I really, really do miss. I miss going to a good restaurant for a nice meal.
Yeah, for that year, I really didn't like that. Yeah, Thamra was saying, but no confidence buffet. I kind of missed the nice dining experience too.
Yeah.
Ours are slowly opening, but I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
It's nice to walk in and eat some great food and just leave the mess behind occasionally.
Exactly. Absolutely. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm lost every day. I'm just taking
what's
it day
the
by
weather
day.
Whoa, what's your weather like over there?
At the moment, it's dreadful out here. At the minute, it's tipping it down with rain and very, very strong winds. It's a lot milder than it has been. I was up the mountain yesterday, and it was actually snowing. Well, there was a lot of snow up there.
It's 12 degrees. It's relatively warmer outside. It's blowing its arse off, and it's raining.
By the way, Bella, I can see you're here, but we don't hear any audio.
She'd have to come out again and go back in because she obviously clicked the wrong button. Hi, Captain.
Oh, you're 12 degrees. You're a nice, cool day. That's nice.
Well, that's it. There is there. So but it's not as it's cold inside. It feels colder because it's so ruddy windy. It's
12 degrees.
It's meant to be warmer tomorrow, so but when it gets warm in Edinburgh,
hello and welcome.
We've got a hot day. London's getting whacked. London's getting a heavy 25, 22 on Tuesday. They're getting a bit of a heat wave in London. It's always suds low in London.
What temperatures are you out there at the minute, Randy?
Let's see. I don't check.
It gauges on how sweaty he is. I mean, maybe not.
Because I'm actually wearing a winter thobe.
A winter
We are at, hold on.
wearing a winter thobe. Is there a summer thobe?
Yeah, the winter ones are colored.
Okay.
We are at 20. Oh my God, we're 21 degrees.
You're wearing a winter thobe. I mean, what's the difference in thickness of a winter thobe and a summer thobe?
21, yeah.
The winter
Nice.
thobe is a little thicker. It's kind of like wearing a windbreaker, and a summer thobe is very thin.
That's interesting. Sorry.
No, I have thobes that are made from wool. Also, you wear that for cold season.
I hate to think if you jumped in a swimming pool wearing a wool one, you'd be friggins. That'd be interesting.
Actually, they have airbags built into them, and they become a life raft.
That's great.
Yeah. I like to wear nothing in the summer, said Captain Reactive. I hear you. It asked me to enable mic, yes or no. Yes, you got to enable the mic.
Say hello for me. We'll say hello to everybody. Right?
A wool
I know,
thobe. That
last
must
year-
be in. No, Jings, that must be. No, get a bit scratchy, no? It's okay.
Oh, hey, we're watching a Will. Walter's kissing his, I guess, his daughter.
Yeah, what he said. Go bite him. Yeah, you go bite him. He's the best.
That
Man.
child's got a lot of hair. She must be from the Middle East.
Oh.
Oh, sorry about that, friends. You know I'm playing. Unlike people from Asia, they have zero hair.
Hero here, there.
Well, mine's like a wig at the moment. My son is actually coming home this week, hopefully, for the Easter break, and he's going to bring the shears home with him, and he does my hair while the barbs are shut. So next week, when you see me on camera, I'll be looking all nice and slick.
There you go. Bella says she don't know what's going on. She tried on her PC. Yeah, Bella, something's set up wrong. I see where you came up, but it says no mic and no camera. So I don't know. You turned something off.
Yeah, Bella's been on here before, hasn't she?
Yeah, she has. Something she's changed the
Yeah.
setting by accident.
Oh,
I know my dad's that way. He changes anything. You know, my dad the other day was on Facebook Live 3 hours in his underwear. He didn't even know it.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he was there for 3 hours in his underwear, just playing on the computer. He didn't know
Oh,
he
wow.
was going live. It was full live on Facebook.
Oh, gosh.
I called my sister and I said, "Dad's naked on the internet."
Oh
He
my!
had no idea. It was hilarious.
you got to be aware of your surroundings when you're online and live
That's why
streaming.
you need that little cover to slide over
Oh,
on
yeah.
the camera.
Exactly. I was just going to say exactly the same, Randy. Yep.
Yeah, that's a
There
good.
you
Yeah,
go.
there you go. That's a good thing to have. That way you don't mess up.
And even if,
I just
even
got to
if I'm
remember
working-
to make sure I don't have it covered.
even if I'm working from home, like during the week on the laptop or anything, I always put like one of those clip things over my camera on the laptop because you never know.
Well, last week somebody did turn on my camera and was watching me, and I pretended
Really?
like I didn't know it. And I went to my other monitor and I was trying to look and see how they were doing it. So last week, I believe it was on a Wednesday, I looked and I noticed the red light was on my camera. And I pretended like I didn't make it over anxious like I was looking at it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I went in and I put a window over and I tried to see the code, what was going on. And I couldn't figure it out. I had to turn the computer off. I rebooted and the mic was still on and the camera. So
Wow.
somebody had hacked through our network somewhere and was watching me. I don't care.
Yeah.
If you're that attracted to fat guys who stink, come on over. Well, you know what I mean. Not really, but I was just, I don't know what they were trying to gain from it.
No.
Maybe it's just somebody was playing.
Did it?
Did you ever find out who it was?
No, I couldn't figure it out. That's the first time that ever happened to me. I've heard that happen to other people. And like
Yeah.
Walt said, a lot of people put a sticker on their camera when they're
They
working.
do. Yeah.
And now that that's happened to me, I'm cautious about it.
Yeah.
Probably Pablo. I
Probably
don't know.
Pablo.
Hello, Sadie from Montreal. Hello. Good to see you here, Miss Sadie.
Back it
Anyway,
up a little bit there, Randy. Bella said it says enable camera and mic for PC. So push the button and enable it.
Yeah, exactly. You do that too. Always duct tape on the lens of the camera. Okay, Annie.
Another
Well, apparently they do look at you. I don't know why, but somebody was looking at me.
another use for duct tape.
Exactly.
Hey, duct tape actually comes in like some crazy different designs and patterns now and colors.
Does it?
Oh yeah.
It does. And the funny thing is, it's like I use a cane. Okay. So it depending on the mood I'm in, I can actually change up the color of my cane by just
Oh,
using
wow.
duct tape. So yeah.
That's cool. There's high school students that actually made their prom dresses out of duct tape.
Yeah, there's contests every year for that. They make the tuxedo and a prom dress.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
actually,
both.
some of the prom dresses are actually really pretty. Some of the
Have
people's done a
voyeur
really good
team
job
said
with it.
Captain Rehab Peepers. I don't know. I've never. I'm getting a lot of email. I wonder what this nonsense is happening.
Sorry.
Sometimes I just get so many messages and I have no reason why. I mean, I don't need that many
So-
messages every day.
Yeah. There's a comment there for you, Walt, for Ireland.
He's got the muted. He's on a business call again.
Oh, okay. He's on a call. Yeah. Not
Captain
sure.
Rehab, that could be very interesting. A wet thobe competition, like instead of a wet t-shirt competition, that could be interesting. Yeah, we'll just see that. So that could be an interesting sight, to say the least. I just, I'm not sure. Yeah, is that you don't you just want a women? Is a women's version of a thobe, or you just want the men? I mean, maybe not. Leave that one there.
Women wear just a cover.
Yeah, that could be a yeah.
You know, I have been wearing a thobe since the 90s.
The 90s. I guess the
Yeah,
fashion.
I really enjoy thobe. It's just a great way. Imagine you get up in the morning and you wear one shirt.
I noticed
You don't
that.
have to worry about it. It's just a big shirt that goes to your ankles, basically.
I'm
That's all it
guessing
is.
I'm guessing
Yeah.
you have a good. I'm guessing you have a good.
Yours close.
Your underpants on.
Yeah, I got boxers that go to my ankles.
There you
That
go.
way, when I sit down, my junk don't hang out on the couch. Nobody wants to see your bad walnuts. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's the purpose of the long underwear. You're sitting on the floor with a bunch of dudes, and he puts his leg up. You don't want to be looking down that way unless he's.
Yeah.
Randy, I have to love you and leave you guys. I've got a little bit of work to do before tomorrow. So,
As always, Walt, we appreciate
Yeah.
you. You
Great
are
seeing
one
you,
of the
sir.
finest. Anybody here who doesn't know, this is Mr. Walt Hollick. Mr. Walt shows us some of the most beautiful things of Ireland in the walking with his dog Teddy, and he's such a humble and great man to be around, and his broadcast will make you feel welcome and happy. Please make sure you follow Mr. Walt Hollick. Everybody, again, if you're a replay viewer and you're not following Walt, just get off a hat. You shouldn't even be here.
thanks, Randy. We appreciate you.
I'm
Hey,
sorry.
sir.
I'm playing. Don't get up. Bye, Walt.
Speak to you later.
Joy,
Bye,
good to
Walt.
see you. Richard,
Walt.
good to see you.
Take care,
Bye.
sir.
Speak to you later. Take care, everybody.
Bye, Walt. I really enjoy his. You know, I had no idea the countryside of Ireland was that beautiful. I
It's
had
unreal.
never even thought about it until I seen his broadcasts.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to go to Ireland and Scotland. I actually almost went to an art school in Ireland.
Well, I was about to do a broadcast yesterday, but unfortunately, it was a bit windy, and
Yeah.
actually a church group band who were going to play, and as they were trying to set up, they had a sort of gazebo, but the wind, it was a bit windy, and it just ended up blew it away. So
Oh my
plus they had
goodness.
connection problems.
Sports for the blind. Tony, how you doing? I'm going to push the invite. We'd like to have you come
And,
up.
and in the process of them doing that, they in the process of them doing that, there's a lot because in the area there's a lot of school kids like they're getting drunk, and there was some guy got their head, some young guy got his head kicked in by a couple of school kids. It was quite, and
Oh,
it was
wow.
live on my video as well, so you see it firsthand. But
Bella, I wish I could help you, but I don't know. You just have to enable it. I don't know what's going on. I see your picture thing coming up and going down, but there's no mic and no picture.
Maybe
It's just
go
got
ahead
a red
and just
X around it.
shut the computer completely down and do a hard reboot.
Yeah, I don't know why. It just won't. You keep coming up with that red circle with a hash, which means there's no camera and no mic.
Yeah.
Good Sunday to you, Sports for the Blind. We've invited you if you'd like to come up, Tony.
Hey, Troy.
Sorry, I can't come right now, but maybe in a bit. Okay, Troy.
Okay.
No worries. This is just a casual evening. I'm going to go to bed in a minute, I think. Shut the electric down. That's hard reboot. Pull out all the fuses in your box.
Yeah, if anybody don't know about like Sports for the Blind, I know Troy plays on like the baseball team and stuff, but there's different sports that blind people actually do and excel at. And
Oh
you can
wow! I
actually look
watched
them
one
up.
of those, Joy, real quick, and it is simply freaking amazing.
Oh, yeah.
The baseball games. It's like
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, there's also beat ball, and that's like an extreme dodgeball.
Yep, the beat ball.
And,
Yeah.
you know, I mean that one's I've got
That's a
some
little bit
friends
redneck, throwing hard balls at blind people. Give me a break.
who-
I mean,
Well-
really. I mean, that's just like, I don't call that a sport. That's damn mean.
Well, I mean, everybody that's playing is blind. And if you have any vision, they usually
How do you know when
put
the
a
ball's
slingshot
coming,
on.
though? Does it got a whistle
Because
on it?
It beats.
It's the beeping.
Yeah. It
Oh,
beats.
it's beeping. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still, though, imagine you're standing there all of a sudden. What was? Oh, beat ball. Yeah, welcome to the game. Damn.
Oh, one of
I
my
don't know. I
friends-
think that's a little rough.
Yeah, one of my friends has come out. He's had black eyes and everything, but he still loves it.
I don't think that'd
So-
go over too good with the old FEMA or whatever those people are about the safety of stuff. That
Well,
just
I
seems
mean,
unsafe.
well,
Hey,
think
Jamie
about it,
Bird,
though.
what's up?
Hey, Jamie, you know, if it's like any other thing, I mean, if you're sighted, you know, most people do extreme sports too.
Yeah.
You know, blind people go rock climbing.
Yeah, but
they
you
throw
don't throw the
too.
rocks at each other.
Do you hear me
Oh, these are
now?
rubber balls, Randy.
Bella, we hear you.
Hi, hi, Bella. You there?
You're
Okay,
on camera, but I didn't put you up. You're down in the
keep-
crack.
I couldn't keep the computer on and my phone.
Okay, well, it happens when you're old.
I understand.
I'm teasing
That's true.
you,
I
Bella.
was telling my children this. Oh, I was screaming at my kids for an hour just today.
So you got your
That's it,
situation
that's it.
solved, did you?
Well, Ariel called me from like inside the back of some closet, whispering in her Apple phone in her wrist.
Thank you,
And
Annie Abby. Thanks for coming in.
She gave me the idea. She said, listen, call the police.
Okay.
I said, all right.
She had her
You know I
car
am.
stranded in a no parking area and she couldn't get to it.
No, no, no. My
I wasn't going
car.
to tell the whole story and embarrass you. I'm trying to be polite.
No, there's nothing to be embarrassed. I lent my
Okay,
car.
go ahead and tell us about your nonsense then.
tell
I'm
you.
trying to be
I
humble and
went-
kind.
All right, I lent my car to my daughter who lived in Arkansas to go to her sister in Chicago. Then she picked up left my car in Chicago and moved to Israel. She should have given me some notice and said, hey, Ma, come get your car. Figure out which state you want it to be in. So she left the car in Chicago. The winter came in and somebody busted into my car and stole the catalytic converter. So I couldn't move the car or anything. The winter hit and the car's been sitting on that corner for like 2 months or so.
Right.
And
I
my
love to see
son-in-law-
pride in the ownership continue.
What? What?
I said, that's real pride in ownership. Just let it sit for how long?
I have 5 cars. It don't matter. So, yeah.
Okay, that's one way of looking at it.
Yeah, I lent it. I gave this car to
James and
Gabrielle
Mary, hello
to
and
use
welcome.
it in Chicago because I knew this car was really a very,
I invited
it's,
you,
it's
James.
basically new. Do you understand? That's what mothers do. They don't care. They give the child the best. Even though, all right, we won't go into her sports car issue, but what happened was, so she left it there, and my son-in-law, meanwhile, was having problems with the younger daughter who he's married to and wouldn't touch my car on purpose. Okay? So then my car got a sticker, a letter on it that said it's been abandoned, because you got to realize the car got Arkansas tags on it and it's in
Right.
Chicago. So somebody sooner or later
Won't
said,
go
"What's
through,
this car
James. Let me
sitting
try
here?"
again.
Y'all hear me?
We hear you
Yes.
loud and clear.
Yeah.
Fraser, would
We
you
hear you,
please
Carla.
comment on Bella's
So
situation?
what happened was,
Hmm?
he got this letter, but my houseman got the letter in Arkansas, of course. And he called me up and he said, "Where's your CRV? I only got 3 of your cars." So I said, "Oh my God, what does the letter say?" It says it's going to be impounded and taken to garbage.
Wow.
So
Oh,
I
no.
called up, but I couldn't move it, and he wouldn't help me. Her husband wouldn't help me. So I called the adjuster, and the adjuster, God bless his heart, had pity on me. Plus, I have all these cars, and I pay top-notch insurance. And he said, "I will take care of everything, and I'll have the car towed to the mechanic." So I went to the mechanic. The man fixed it in a day and a half, 2 days, and then parked it in front of my daughter's house. Think he don't know nothing.
Bella Themmer said he's lost. Where were we at?
Oh my gosh.
No,
My
don't
daughter-
start again. He was joking, please.
So listen. So
Yeah.
the letter said to my houseman in Arkansas that the car had to be moved and not on anywhere on the block. Now this husband of hers, he won't move the car, like spite for me. So I told her, and she said, "Get the cops." So I told the cops who I was and blah, blah, blah. And they said, "We're sending over an officer right now. And if we have to move your car, we will." So I'm waiting.
Damn, I feel like I'm on Phil Donahue. You're killing me.
But that's what happened. And
Oh,
I
Lord.
asked Randy last night, because I didn't want to go to the police. I asked Randy last night if he knew anybody in Chicago. I knew Jim in Chicago.
Lena, she's in New York, but are you in
Yeah.
New York or Arkansas now?
I'm right now in New York.
She's in New York now.
Right.
Anyway, that's a lot of drama. We're glad you got it solved.
Are you down in the city, Bella?
It ain't what?
Are you down in the city, New York City?
I live in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn,
Near the
that's
wa-
right.
I live
Okay.
on the beach.
Okay.
I live on the
You're down in
beach
Rockaway. Rockaway.
No, I don't live in
Oh.
Rockaway. That's Queens. I live in Manhattan
Oh.
Beach.
Okay,
Like not
gotcha.
that far from Coney Island.
Gotcha. Okay, Coney Island way.
I heard a lot of
Right.
people living there lost their car in Arkansas. Is that true?
No, I never had no trouble with my Arkansas car here. I never had no trouble. I go visit my daughter in Chicago, and my
I'm only playing.
Catalina
Calm
goes
down,
to get
Daddy.
stolen. I'm
I'm
telling
only
you, Brooklyn
stirring the pot.
Hillbilly's gonna go there with a gun.
Randy,
Love
she's
you, Bella.
feisty, I'm telling you.
I'm
I'm
telling
just
you
playing
that
with
I
you.
would go down there and I would take my shotgun and shoot the first person that goes near my CRV again. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be there Wednesday if I have to. But the reason all this is happening is because today, this whole weekend, is a big high holiday for Jewish people. You know, I'm Jewish, but I'm Jewish with sense, and my children are Jewish and they're young, and they just follow the rules that I taught them to the extreme.
Fraser, do people in Scotland lose their car in Arkansas also?
No, they can't bring no car.
I ain't gonna play with you no more, brother. I'm sorry.
I almost had my car taken to the garbage, and the police don't even call me back. I don't know what's wrong with them. I'm gonna have to call them back again. This story was impossible. They said, what's the tag number? I said, I don't know. The registration's in the glove box. That's where my daughter left it. How many cars do you have from Arkansas on this street? One. You'll find it.
Yeah.
You know, that's a stupid thing. What's your license plate number? Then I gave her my information on my VIN number, and then she went, look at all the cars you have. I said, yes, that's why I don't know the plate.
Richard, could you expand on this problem?
Well,
Jim in Chicagoland wouldn't help me. He said he lives an hour
it looks
away.
like the police in Chicago you really can't count on.
Oh, really? I got their name. I called back twice already, and he said, you just wait, you'll get
that's
a
all
phone
you can
call.
do, Bella. You know, you get their badge number, and you take it a step up. You get to their
Commander,
captain.
I know.
You're
Do I
killing me.
sound like
Bella.
I'm
so
shy?
hard. I love your passionate story.
No.
I called up twice already, and the man told me, just wait. She has all
Miss
your
Gerber,
information.
welcome.
We send a patrol car to your daughter's house, and we will tell you what's going to happen. Because right now the car moves. It's not on the corner. It's in front of her house. And my daughter
Now,
says,
what kind of car is it, Bella?
It's a
What
brand
make and
new
model,
CRV.
year?
What?
What's
brand
that?
new.
Oh, okay. It's an okay.
What? I don't drive junk. So then, you know.
What kind of junk was it again?
What?
Randy.
Let me tell you something. If anything happens to my
Bella,
CRV,
you know I'm playing
I'm
with you.
going to sue my son-in-law, and he knows it. I got lawyers on speed dial. Don't cost me nothing. I will take that guy down. I'll take a flight, even though my hospital is packed right now. I'm going to take a flight right back down to Chicago. I'll take a cab.
Oh,
to his
hell,
house
I'd hate to be
and kick
married
in
to
his
you.
door. You don't want me as a mother-in-law, mad.
Oh,
don't
Lord,
want me.
Bella, if I was married to you, I'd be down on the suicide prevention hotline.
That's right. I don't play.
Hey,
You
Bella,
know?
I know, I'm
was
playing
sitting
with
there
you.
the whole damn winter.
I just joined. Bella, we love you. Thank you for your great story. I love the passion, the way you tell your
My car
story.
has about 30,000 miles on it, and it's only because I drove it from New York to Arkansas a couple of times. You know?
Hey,
How long have you had the car?
Not that long. A year?
You just reverse,
2 years.
did you just reverse out of your driveway and back in again? Is that what you did?
2 years. It's only 2,000 miles from here to Arkansas, about 2,400. That's all. Other than that, I use a different car here.
So if you put 30,000,
what car did you use? Is that your mobility scooter? Is that what you used?
What? I take a bus to my hospital.
I'm not
take
sure,
the
Bella.
bus.
Anyway,
Free.
let's, thank you for that fantastic story, Miss Bella.
Nobody wanted to help.
Miss Joy, can you enlighten us? Have you ever lost?
I'm so what, Randy?
Joy, you know what I'm talking
Joy
about,
lives
right?
right next to Arkansas, but not in Chicago. I understand.
Now, Bella, I will tell you this. Last year, in our delivery van, our delivery truck, there's been a rash of this, and it's crazy.
I'm going to get a glass of water. I'll be right back.
It's not. They're not worth as much as they used to. The catalytic converters. We have 2 of them on our delivery truck, and there was somebody came in one night, ripped both of them off. And they done about $4,500 worth of damage to our truck. Yeah.
My
And-
bill to the insurance company was $5,000.
Yeah. And you know, they used to be worth a lot more than what they are now because a lot of the precious metals are not in there. So
Yeah,
you
it's the
know,
precious
and-
metals they're after.
Do you know
Yep.
they're stupid? You know why? Because my car is a collector's item. It's not made. This Honda is one of a kind. It was the first. It's a totally different Honda. It comes from Japan.
Mhm.
And the guy.
Oh, one of my
didn't know
friends had. Yeah, one of my
She
friends
had one too. All the internal parts are different. They're
Yeah.
different. That's when I told the
Yep.
mechanic. I said, "You better start ordering these parts." He says, "They're Honda parts. I go to the dealer." I said, "You can't go to the dealer. You got to go to the dealer and you got to order Japanese parts."
Yep.
And he went, "I never heard of such a thing." And then he saw my registration, which Gabby keeps because it's an Arkansas habit, in her glove box. And then he went, "Oh, Lord, you're right. This is a collector's car." I said,
Yeah.
"Thank you." I said, "Get the parts and get them now. You'll be paid cash."
Yeah,
I don't
it's
play.
kind of crazy. Yeah.
Yes.
But Bella, down near your house last night, did they have any bad storms down there?
Yes, I've been having it all day,
Yeah.
not last night. It started early in the morning. It started to get black. If you looked outside right now, I'm looking at the ocean and everything outside my windows. It looks like it would snow. Everything is all white. You can't see nothing. And people are walking around with winter coats, and it was like horrible storms. But they said
No, last night in Arkansas.
Oh, in Arkansas, not near me. Not in Benton.
Okay.
They went to
Okay.
Fort Smith. Yes, I know. Everybody always thinks, I live closer to Hot Springs.
Oh, okay, okay.
I
Yeah,
live closer to Hot
okay.
Springs, which is further in.
It is.
You know, why we're talking about the subject, what are your thoughts on tube socks, Bella?
I don't wear them. I don't wear socks at all. I'm in medicine. That hurts your circulation.
Oh, I'm just asking.
That's right. You heard about them?
Somebody said, I feel like I'm on an old
Socks do
episode
hurt
of I
your
Love Lucy.
circulation, especially for elder. I got to watch how I wear my socks at my age now, because you can
Do
see.
you?
Oh yeah, you got to
you
be
wear
careful with
compression
socks.
stockings,
They
probably.
can strangle your legs.
Yeah, I don't wear no socks. I don't wear stockings, nothing. I wear skirts to the floor. I wear skirts to the floor
All
every
right.
day and long sleeves. I'm very professional. I'm very religious.
Me too.
It's Passover and I'm talking on a phone.
Randy's
I
got a
wear-
dress on.
Randy,
Oh, I just thought about that. It's Passover and she's on the phone.
That's right, because I'm a nervous wreck. Listen, Randy, I don't think you'd be happy if you got a note
Somebody
on your
said
car
no,
what I'm
they
going
feel-
through with this stupid son-in-law who don't pick up a phone. God's going to hurt him. Yes, there's payback. Don't worry.
Hello. This is your complaints hotline. Hello, is that Bella speaking? How can we help you? You've obviously got a major complaint. This is please
No,
feel
really,
free
no,
to.
Bella.
Joy,
I want to let's call Microsoft Help Center. Let's call them.
Wait,
I'm like 3,000 miles away.
I would really
get a
love to
letter
be
on
on
my
a phone
car.
call.
Bang.
We believe your car's been stuck in our car park for the last 2 months. Would you like to
No,
get out
on
a
the
catalytic
street,
converter?
not on a car park.
We're happy to assist you, and maybe not. Obviously, it won't be able to
Press
drive.
1 for English.
Press one for Scottish.
Parking lot. It ain't no parking lot. Right on the street. Front.
Press 1 for Scottish, 1 for English, 1 for
Listen,
Saudi
by
Arabian.
Wednesday, either she gets I don't know.
Take your pick.
By Wednesday, either she gets some friend to drive it here, or I'm flying into Chicago, and that boy better have a bodyguard.
Option 10 for take option 10
Yeah,
for
I wouldn't want to
Chinese.
meet him right now. Yeah.
Tear him up.
Randy, you may
telling
need
you.
to send him this
3 years in
broadcast.
the Israeli army.
If you would like to
Tear him
speak
up.
camel, speak
If you
press
speak
11.
camel.
Stupid, put me in this position.
No.
No, I can't just pick up and
Oh,
leave.
God.
I got a hospital to run. I got people that I have to answer to.
If you'd like to hang up, press option 12.
Joy, you understand? They're laughing. I know it must sound funny, but if it was their car, they wouldn't be laughing. Men don't laugh about their car being destroyed.
We're not
Oh,
laughing
no.
at the incident.
No,
we're just
we're not,
laughing at the
Bella.
way you're going on about it, Bella.
Yeah.
The passion and the
Because
problem is just
I didn't
hilarious.
have
The way you
nobody
just,
to help me.
I hate the bastard and the son-in-law and the brother, mother, police, father, son. I love the way. I would hate
The
to tell you
police better
something that
be
you didn't
calling
like.
me
You
back.
would wear somebody out.
I've been
Randy,
I
can't you just imagine when Bella comes back to Arkansas? We're gonna meet
Oh,
up one
Lord.
day.
are you
Yes,
feel-
Joy. When I drive back home, I'm stopping by you, and I'll definitely be saying hi. I'm
Oh,
are
gonna
yeah.
you
come-
are you
come
feeling
and pick you up. I
suicidal?
don't know.
That's nice.
Oh, God, I'll be driving.
Well,
either
folks,
one of
it is
two
now
cars.
9:40. I have to get up in the morning at 5 o'clock and go to work.
Okay, enjoy
Okay,
that.
Randy.
Have a good
Somebody
day at
has
work.
to go to
We'll get
work.
disconnected. Don't call me. Hey, Bella, I have to go to work tomorrow. Thank you for calling in. And everybody, thank you. This has been I Love Lucy,
The
episode
drama,
102.
the drama of Bella's life.
Yeah. We love you a bit, Bella. We love
Take it
you.
easy. Yeah.
All
hope
right.
you-
See you, see
Randy,
everybody.
I
thank you,
create
sir.
this.
All right, guys.
I know. Bye.
I didn't create this joy. It just
Ciao
was
for
brought
now.
upon me.
We'll call
I
you.
know.
Bye. See you later.
Bye, guys.
Joy, you should go
Bye.
be on the phone, but I'll
Yes.
go